recording.
I could just go on the internet on here, dumbass.
Start streaming.
You're fucking stupid.
5, 4,
Great start to the stream.
2, 1. Welcome everybody to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons 6th edition. I'm here with the crew of the Nostromo. This is episode 126.
Do it with one hand.
6.
Ooh, they'll tickle
There's
there.
something lewd about that.
Totally did it with
This
one
is a
hand.
family-friendly stream, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm in
Okay,
the wrong stream.
Johnny, what happened last time?
Previously, in the city of Runin, within the Blade Desert, our heroes pulled off a daring heist to sneak into the castle keep in the city and abscond with Norig and Toast's nephew, the Archpriest Thomas, in order to free the boy's father and Toast's twin brother Bernard. After several days of reconnaissance and investigation, the party successfully gained multiple points of entry into the keep and converged together to rob the treasury, incapacitate Father Boswick, and drug Maladonna, the cruel, sadistic mother of the Archpriest, so Toast could convince the boy to come with them to meet his father and spare his life from being sacrificed to his loathsome grandfather, Lord Maladek. Over on their way sneaking out of the keep with their stolen goods back onto their schooner, the Narcissus, our heroes had two dangerously close encounters. First, the group secreting away the boy and the stolen goods were nearly apprehended by the hunter Tismir, a fearsome figure they had encountered once before long ago in Barovia. While they managed to get by him without having their cover blown, he did reveal to them a disturbing and terrible development. The moonlit king of the Winter Court of Mithras was dead, leaving Captain Zorksan without a patron and bringing the world of Gullisea that much closer to Ragnarok. Secondly, Decadic had the misfortune of catching the attention of none other than Gazetteer, the Red Dragon Emperor himself. As the foul beast delighted in toying with the poor elf wizard, Decadic narrowly managed to survive his confrontation by tricking the delirious Maladonna into attacking the Emperor, who destroyed her along with a chunk of the castle, severing the newly wedded alliance between Gazetteer and Maladek. The heroes have now finally returned to their ship the Nostromo with Toast's family and their hoard of treasures, but they won't be able to relax and celebrate for too long. With the world now in even greater political turmoil and the dastardly plans of their enemies threatening to bring doom and ruination upon the land, what the fuck are they going to do next? Hopefully they'll make a decision on tonight's game of Dungeons & Dragons 6th edition. Corey, who's our sponsor tonight?
Thank you, Johnny. The sponsor this week is the Pixel. It is the smallest element of a digital image or display device. This allows an... What?
I thought it was a phone.
No. We have been paid enough for that. This allows an element of an image to be represented on a screen. They are widely used. They are usually square in shape, and every pixel has a color. Pixels can also do dots or lines. The word pixel was first used in 1965. Without this tiny but mighty picture element, the world would be a different place. Houses and Humans, now D&D 6th edition, says thanks, Pixels, for providing us all we need to see and the big picture. Over to you, Tony.
I have Pixel for you.
Screw you for pixelation.
Okay.
Hey, that's
So,
Oh, because it's black.
okay.
I wanted to look up what other shapes pixels could be, because I only
Yeah,
assumed
right?
they
So
were.
what do you mean they can be not square?
They are usually square.
we pick up where we left off an hour after so. The city of Runin is but a speck on the distant
A
dark
bright yellow fiery
horizon.
speck.
You are gathered, I would say, in the main area of the ship, right? So your main, the officers' break room, right? What do you do? Obviously, some of you have taken a couple hit points of damage.
You might say that.
One of us.
You've absconded with a child
And a family.
and a family.
Yeah.
I'll assume they get on the Narcissus.
What do you
We
do?
did.
It's your scene.
Since we haven't long rested, I would probably use a little bit of healing on Decadic.
It's been a little busy, but you said some parting words there, and the castle exploded. What exactly did you decide to do?
I was trying to throw off the Emperor Gazetteer, who had taken a liking and playing with me. and to draw him away from our operation, and also to kill 2 birds with one stone, I tricked Maladonna into attacking him, resulting in that big cloud of smoke on the horizon you see there.
So you tried to throw him off with your face?
Yes.
That accounts for the bruises
Yes.
and the scorch marks.
Is that something about healing, Strom? Did
Yes.
you say? Is it okay?
I'm gonna cast.
Congratulations on surviving, man. Kudos.
Thank you. I literally didn't know I had it in me.
You don't
Healing.
anymore.
Hopefully it's
Healing
not.
prayer. So that's 14 points.
I'll
much.
take it.
Hopefully he's not still aware of our location. I think I mentioned it, but if not, just to recover ground with you all. Mentioning his name in an area, apparently he is aware of you and your location. So don't say his name.
Whose name?
The Emperor of Gazetteer.
Oh! Wait, isn't his name Gazetteer, though? So you just said it.
I'm naming the country now. But...
Oh, yeah, that's right, the intention.
Yes. Gazetteer and Gazetteer.
Ah, I got it.
Zathras.
Gazetteer versus Gazetteer.
There you go.
Zathras.
It's titles are different from names. Saying the Red God doesn't invoke the curse of saying
No.
the actual name, even if it is kind of his name. Look, it's magic. Don't argue with me about how it works.
I won't.
Washington versus Washington.
Ooh.
Washington.
There's Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Anyways, on top of disturbing developments, Smoot, I believe I heard you telekinetically say the Moonlit King was dead.
So I was told.
Can you confirm that, Captain?
What the hell is it?
I felt a little off, but nothing else has really been interrupted.
You want some of my flask?
Say no.
Not at this time.
Okay.
So that's a thing now.
Yes, and if he died, we can assume there's only one thing behind it.
Yes. Skills, no doubt,
Yes.
secured power in the court, and the prophecy of the so-called Ragnarok is ever closer.
It's probably about time we start new careers as exterminators.
No.
I think we should start getting rid of enemies instead of making new ones consistently.
Speaking of which, we're going to head to the Spring Court. Do we want to...
No, we're not.
Toast, can you leave the room for a minute?
Here, plug your ears.
Earmuffs.
I request the cone of silence.
Toast just holds the cone. Okay, I'll be silent.
No, you don't understand. The captain's gonna cast on you.
Captain, if you wish to go to the Spring Court, I will not stop you. But I would have to settle some business before we do any favors.
Well, you're duty bound or something to bring your brother back? I don't think you were supposed to just find him, right?
No, you're right.
Otherwise the Jabberwocky's coming after you?
No, not the Shh. No, it's the Bandersnatch coming.
Bandersnatch, my bad.
Terrible.
That's what I always heard as it referred to as.
I dated her in college.
No, I mean, we definitely should go back and see if we can smooth that over. Then after that, maybe she would grant us a favor or two. But I just know that that would be her first order of business, would be to take care of the toast issue.
You said there was something that you needed to do before that?
Was there?
I don't know. that's what
You just said you had some business to know. You just said it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to settle the reason why Bernard here was kicked out.
Right, so are you just going to turn him over and wash your hands of it, or what do you intend to do?
Well,
Can we turn him over?
no.
Can we turn you over?
No. No, I
Good. We've seen they can swap clothes and look like the other perfectly. If we-
True.
no. I think it'd be
The
best.
qualifications
Do you
does
think Bernard
Bernard
would be
have
a
on
good
the
actor?
ship? Yes.
Yeah.
Damn you. No, it probably is something along the lines of we go in, we say, hey, look, we brought back this chap, we brought back this other chap, we did you a favor, so we squared away. By the way, could you help us get to the Winter Court?
What?
Bish bash bosh, Sally's your uncle, Billy's your aunt, you're off home.
What favor did you do?
I brought back Bernard,
That's what you were told to do 100+ years ago. That's hardly a favor.
but I did it.
Is there any possibility that she might, murder you both?
A world without toast?
How about a world with only one toast?
Oh no. Well, Bunny would have to die then. That's a shame. But I would have my nephew, still your cousin. So,
Which begs the next question.
oh God.
If you're turning over Bernard and he's kind of cursed to be next to him,
Oh shit.
so does he get to live in the Supreme Court?
He would have to pay a price first.
Isn't Bernard also immortal or something due to the curse? Like he can't die, he just keeps still being locked in the area? Was that how it worked?
We'll just
Let's find out. Go
We'll
murder
turn him over.
Bernard.
Go murder him, see what
and
happens.
leave. We'll turn him over and leave really fast.
My intention is we go to the, if you wish to go to the Supreme Court, we would go, we say, look, here we are, he's sorry, I'm sorry, see what we can do to square it away and hopefully earn her favor to get into the Winter Court from there, which I
Yes.
wouldn't open with.
Several paths to the Winter Court. We don't necessarily need her favor for that.
Oh, that's good. So then we can just square away my business, get that all done.
But you're looking at talking to this heartless queen, which apparently is rather,
Heartless.
yes. And
It's not just a title.
you've been putting her off for 100 years, and you think she'll just go, yeah, it's fine.
Maybe.
All right, well,
I
I
don't
see
know.
no problems with your plan as long as you're there and we don't have to worry about the Bandersnatch coming to our ship. Excellent.
As long as it doesn't affect us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And as he says, like, wait a minute, if I'm turning into a Bandersnatch, then
None of us know that, and I
Yeah.
love it.
yeah, I'm thinking about it because Bernard has explained it to me, but I'm still like, I don't
Also,
believe
go out
it.
to the city toast. This disguise, this mask, for sure you can take it off.
He's going into the.
I was the
he's in a
explosion.
phase
Oh, are
of
you
the
going to
opera
turn
phase.
yourself into like, oh, yeah, what is it they have?
I was burned in the explosions.
You
It'll
were
take a while.
wearing
here.
that before the explosions.
The other explosions, the ones.
Lesser restoration.
No, it's not working. No.
Listen, if some bad scarring, we can probably just grow the whole thing back. We chop off that side of your face, and whatever else we do, we
Captain,
pop the
I-
ring of regeneration on you,
I
and give it a week or so, you'll be fine.
On his face.
well,
Septum
What could go wrong?
let's not distract from the issue. That's all the. Let's
You
get
put a ring
to.
of regeneration.
The Winter King
Does it
is
close
dead.
enough?
We'll use a really sharp sword. That gives black one.
I have just the perfect test set.
So how about this? We focus on the Winter King.
Your business is first.
No, Captain. I'm not really.
Because
I mean, I am.
We can't be going off to the Winter Court and having the Heartless Queen's attack hound Bandersnatch thing coming after us.
And also, we have to keep in mind that we still have the child. We kind of want to get him
Yeah.
off the boat.
He'd
as quick
probably
as
have to
possible.
stay with Bernard.
In the Spring Court, that'll be
Yeah,
great. What
fine with
memories
me.
do you think he'll give up?
Who?
Your nephew.
Well, we know which
Your
one you gave
Thomas.
Since he's young, who knows? Probably not very many.
Because he doesn't have. How many favorable ones would he even have at this point? He found. Well, I don't know.
Actually, if I was
His
him,
mother, I guess.
Give
I
up
assume
the
that's all
memory.
good memories.
poor chap, I don't know. It's a price we all have to pay when you go to the Spring Court. Well, to join it at least. I don't know about
Or to
entering.
interact with them in general, yeah.
Probably.
Joy's a real pain in the.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
We were talking before about stopping by Smoot's Hall of Justice to get more reinforcements.
I think
Be
it's a
on the
wonderful
way
idea.
towards the Spring Court, anyways, wouldn't it?
It's yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
basically the opposite side of the world of where we are.
We would just go north and then across.
Very inconvenient how we seem to keep doing that over and over again.
Oh, we can fly. So
We're going for achievements for travel distance.
So, yes, I agree with the captain. We should very much so head to Smooth's Keep, the Hall of Justice,
I'd say that.
and... Shut up. And, see what Mr. Smoot, tell us about your keep. What's been happening over there?
I don't know. I haven't been there.
Oh, that's a shame. What a shame.
Who's in charge of the keep when you're gone? Like,
What hell's his name?
who's in charge of the keep
I
all
don't
the time? Oh, you
remember.
have a butler or something,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah.
Reggie.
Don't you have like a blue dragon ally now too, or something like that?
Oh.
That's shown up there.
The Herald of the Keep is named Francesco Marquis.
You ever worry he's just gonna declare himself lord of your keep since you don't go there?
No.
Or is it like the secret captaincy that goes on in the ship when we're not here?
Yeah, that doesn't happen at all, Captain.
I thought you were part of the regular crew for a while. Tell me.
Nope,
What
never heard
is
of anything like
secret?
that. Secret captain.
Captain of the cargo hold.
Actually, it would be secret captain of the cargo hold, but no one would have that title on this ship or in this group. I mean, unless you wanted to make that a thing, yeah. I mean, it's a but
I don't like that mask. It's not a good look for you.
that's fine. You'll get used to it. Oh, it still hurts. Ooh, my arm.
If we're going back
Whose
to
other arm, I mean?
Morales, perhaps these could be. I found these in the treasury. I thought they would be spell scrolls, but they seem to be correspondence with nobility among Ferellis. I'm not sure. Toast, maybe you can make some sense.
That's smooth.
Some smooth. I'm burned. Shut up. You just use the excuse
I'm
advertising.
actually burnt.
Maybe these could be. I don't know if you can make heads or tails of these. Seems to have something to do with
I
King. I don't know.
glanced over there before you informed me that Bertrand got done in. He did his last shopping trip, and yeah, I was looking. So I didn't have to. I was figuring out what things to leave with him since I was supposed to leave half. Not a great deal, but hey, when he dies, not my own hands. It's an amazing deal to do that more often. But looked over him. It's
Squizzy.
a bunch of scandalous things on the bald king of Ferellis.
I don't see how these would be scandalous with. Wait, what does
King Quintilis the Bald.
Yeah, the bald king.
His
Oh,
cut-
bald.
Bald.
Oh, it is bald. Okay.
So
Why
his-
don't I hold on to
His
that?
moniker is his condition.
Yeah. When did he ascend to the throne, by
so,
the way?
So Gary
I'm
the
hoping
Limp
like 12.
was really limp.
He's already bald.
Syphilic King.
My flesh is rotting.
Is anybody from near Ferellis?
I mean,
Or-
he has a keep. He's a lord of Ferellis at this point.
You get a history check.
Isn't his homeland close though to Ferellis?
Carthalis? I'm,
Yeah,
from,
his-
I'm from Varissia.
Oh.
Just for the-
Other side of the continent.
No, we're across the sea.
Yeah.
Where? No.
Smooth
Scarlet?
Dragon.
Not
No.
as far away as I can get.
Oh, I should level up Scarlet just in case.
12?
You should.
12. So baldness,
Look, when we
self-imposed
recover our
baldness,
statue,
is
I'm throwing it
a
in
form
the
of
lava.
piety.
that's undoubtedly
So
everywhere.
being
in Veraxis'
bald
head.
is showing your
In fact,
piety.
you know what? I'm
So
going to
no-
give it to Cassidy.
So when he calls himself the bald, he's saying he's pious.
Which I'm guessing that those documents refute.
No. They're much worse.
Oh, he's pious, all right. Not in the way you'd think, though.
I don't see what's
He
so.
likes a lot of pies.
Is Chauncey, was he a Ferellis currently?
He's the
I want
He's
to.
working
master of
Yeah,
spies
for
of
Ferellis. And they could probably leverage the king involving Chauncey if you
Do
really
you guys want
wanted.
to know the contents of those letters?
Yes.
I prefer to skim. Here, this seems like it's probably bad.
As you're looking at the
What's the
letters,
cliff notes?
it is concrete proof that King Quintilis has been taking money from his other noble princes, right? Ferellis is built of 5 noble houses that answer to
Him.
the Bettons, right? The main noble house. That's why it's an empire. It was a separate countries and it was forced together under an emperor.
Okay.
So he has been taking extra tithings from them and not giving it back, which is very bad.
Oh, so kind of like
Sounds like he's
embezzling.
right as king.
Oh yeah, like lots of embezzlement.
Oh, wow.
He's lost a lot of money, and he has been borrowing money from Lord Maladoc to cover his embezzlement, and he is deep in debt to Lord Maladoc.
The Iron Bank.
We haven't really interacted with any of those other houses, have we?
Not really.
Nickel Cloud.
Is Tatiana from there?
He's not from there. He just
Is Nickel Cloud's one of them, isn't he?
No, the Goldsmith family.
Is he still-
Nickel Cloud
no,
is
no,
actually
no,
just
no,
a
no.
viscount, which is a very low rank,
Oh.
but he has a lot of power.
Okay, I thought he was actually a house.
A viscount is under a count.
Yeah. Okay.
So he technically is under what was it? Shadow Lord, the Master,
The Shadow Council?
yeah, the Shadow Council. But then the other one's
The guy who runs it.
yeah, I got the.
I don't know
name
that we
here.
know who runs it, unless you know.
I think
I know.
you had like a meeting with
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
of them, right?
One or two.
I'm on the council, but
He wears the mask all the time. What was the name? The Shadow.
The Shadow.
Location. I gotta pull up the town.
Who
knows
what
evil lurks in the hearts of men.
I think it's Elk Vista.
I got a man's heart right here, let me tell you.
I know my heart,
This,
sir. That's a
center
goat.
Popular, known for its town streets of local religion.
It's clearly
Together.
The only people around were my own men, and I'm not gonna just do that. I know these people.
Meanwhile,
I work with
Toast.
them.
Oh, it's fair.
Going to Heartless Queen? You can be Heartless too, Toast.
Now,
That's a good idea. Why don't we offer her
No,
Bernard's heart
Nope.
so that she can have a heart?
it won't work.
You're right. Nor Hagen's heart.
the Shadow,
Won't work
Shadow
on it.
Lord. He wears the mask of the stranger, and he is the leader of the Shadow Council.
He's the real stranger.
It's the king.
Technically, he's under him, but then they answer to him. Like he's like a member of it, but he has a low rank, but he has a lot of power.
So, we go to Smoot's Keep, get reinforcements, stock up, see what we can do there to shake things up, maybe get an introduction into the Ferellis. See what we can do there.
Hopefully the Phantom haven't been breeding too much.
You know, put some feelers out in Ferellis, and then we
I've
cruise on over the ocean
Always
to
wanted an Air Corps.
our mistress. And we go to the Spring Court, we'll see what we can do there. And then we go to the Winter Court, see what we can do there.
When we go to the Winter Court, we'll have
Then
to
we-
grab
Then we gotta go on a bachelor
that
party
lady.
for
I don't remember her
Decadic.
name.
Owl's daughter.
Well, yeah,
And
her
then-
too.
then we
but,
go to Decadic.
Oh yeah,
Flame.
over in Versia, yeah. The,
yeah, there was that battle mage lady. Or
And we
Yeah,
kill
who can
Strom's
help
girlfriend
us
because
get
she's a
into-
traitor.
yeah.
And then we kill the
I
captain's
also got
girlfriend because
guidance
she's
from
a
the
traitor
Moonlit King
too.
himself about how to
And Resurrect
proceed
Scarlet. We all are happy that
through the
she's
shadow
back.
path.
That
Every
probably
female
won't happen
is a
now.
traitor.
I don't know that they change it.
Kill Strom for suggesting too many
that they
traitors.
directly interact with it like that. Who knows?
Scarlet brings him back to life. Tuesday is invented.
Yeah. So, what's the plan?
Go to
Can you
Smooth's
knight
Keep
edge
first.
every one of his characters.
And then get Marines and do some blackmail stuff.
I mean, there's always the possibility.
Or at least you
want to
Would
hold
you just give it to
blackmail.
Toast?
So you're gonna put feelers out to see what's going on in
It's only
Ferellis?
fair. You've had
Because
it
if-
long enough.
If Chauncey Nickelcloud is underneath the Shadow Council, I can't go to the Shadow Council because he'll find out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were at least gonna see what's going on.
Then if he
in Ferellis.
finds out, then the king
And-
will know.
Chauncey Nickelcloud is the spy master. for
Yeah.
Ferellis.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There is.
Yes.
So that might be something we want to put a pin in and come back to later.
So we would have to. So in a sense, then, if we want to do anything in Ferellis, we'd have to try to do it without Nickel Cloud finding out.
No. Unless you're talking about the blackmail stuff,
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
blackmail stuff. We'd have to figure out a way to do it without Nickel
which I don't
Cloud.
think
No.
we can right now.
No.
Who?
Yeah, you'd have to probably find a way to do the blackmail, but that's up to your guys' imagination. You have the tool. I don't know how you're going to use it.
So aside from feeling slightly off, I haven't noticed much yet if the Moonlit King is truly dead.
Well, let's all take a long
Who
rest.
told you that?
What's his name?
Tismir the Hunter.
Him.
Hunting chap.
Um,
Kind of chap who hunts other things.
presumably the Owl's daughter gal may have some kind of an idea of if it's actually true or not.
Oh, right, she's on the ship.
So I would like to chat with her.
Okay. Where did you? What room would she be in? His room.
Probably mine.
Your room. Okay.
I'll talk to my brother.
So you want to go back to your quarters and you want to talk to Al's daughter. Okay. Anybody else got anything?
I would like to talk to my brother and my nephew.
Brother and nephew. Okay. Anything else?
Describe this Tizimir. Have I met him?
Big guy, hunter
Yes.
type.
We met him in.
When I ate babies.
Barovia.
There's so many times.
We met him in Barovia. Then we went for the wedding.
That was Scarlet Baptist.
He was leading the horse of the cart.
Yep. Leading the horse to the cart of some lady selling meat pies.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
As Toast is eating a pie. Must have been, well. Interesting.
She's
Did he
quite
have
a
a
distance
tattoo?
away from here.
Did he have a tattoo?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
He wasn't wearing a shirt, and it was a big tiger.
Show off.
Look, you don't have to wear that mask or the rest of your
Oh, my arm. Oh, my face. Catch is too painful.
I feel such pity for your paltry bears.
Thank you, Decay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I bet it hurts because it's killing us.
Oh.
We'll be sure to send flowers as condolences.
You bastards.
Are they still howling at you? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If we peek outside, if the moon is visible, is there anything off about
Freya.
the way it looks, or
Let me look at the day. Let me see what's in the calendar.
When the moon hits your eyes, because the king
First
is
quarter
dead.
and waning gibbous.
Shrinking.
Make me a what sounds appropriate for looking at the moon and trying to.
Religion?
You're trying to deduce something, right? Just give me an investigation, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can see the moon. That's no perception check, but deducing things.
Sometimes perception can be
there's
pretty
my
bad.
goddamn nat 20.
Dude, we were
Jesus
so
Christ.
fucking unlucky last week. Every roll.
32 total, if it matters.
Oh, it was a nail biter for
Nearly
every roll.
impossible check.
Even mine.
Most people staring at the moon would never notice unless they knew to look. As you look at the moon, there is something off about it.
Is it just one or two?
If when you stare at the spheres of Relic and Sulfir, every once in a while it's like a bug crosses your vision. You're like a fly. But as you reach out your hand, it wasn't a bug that was in front of your face. It's like something flying across the face of the moon.
Oh.
Just very quickly. Just you stare at 10. I'd say you stare at this thing for like 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, a bug. And you're like, wait. That. There's no bug within reach.
Do we see him staring at the moon?
He's doing it for 10 minutes, yeah.
Decadic, what do your elf eyes see?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the burns.
Oh, that reminds me. Ooh.
And it's not like a bird flying across the sky in front of the moon, it's just over the moon.
And it is a bug.
Bzz, like a bug. With legs. More like a roach. And that's what got you. They did have wings. Something crawled across the moon. Most people just think, oh, it's a fly. not think anything of it because they're not focused, watching, waiting. I would say you'd wait 5 more minutes. You have like a telescope out. Waiting. Another motion. It could just be an illusion, but could be a sign.
Yes. We should.
That would be cool. Look up in the moon, yellow sign.
So that's about a good 15 minutes worth of something. During those 15 minutes,
Are we having dinner right now?
you're talking to Freja. You go down to your room. As you go down
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
your
But
room,
not too much because you'll ruin the dinner.
You can have a flowers, a dandelion salad.
Screams at me.
All the best food does.
who would be there? Probably no. She's kind of a heartless bitch.
Well, because she's a traitor.
She would care.
Not for a traitor, though.
Standing outside your door, and she just seems to kind of be looking at the door. She kind of get her hand there. As you kind of turn the corner, maybe you would interrupt to something. You're not sure. Your door is shut. Quilbeth Holman, right? Long blonde hair. Sorry, long whitish blonde hair. She's kind of like a sun elf. She's one of the night sorcerers that was with you guys. She is. I think she's a member of the. What? She is a member of the. What team is she on?
Summer?
Marcus. Nothing.
Summer?
No. Team. Your roles, like the bows,
Oh.
the sailmaster.
Oh, what part of the crew is she? Yeah, you team threw us off.
Sorry.
Thinking like Team Edward or something.
I didn't write it down. I'm gonna guess she's probably.
By the way, Team Jacob all the way.
She wasn't the engineer woman, was she?
No.
Oh,
No,
Jeez.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say one of the bowsmen for now.
Probably our quarter staff.
Yeah. So she's just she's hanging out outside. As you kind of turn around, she kind of looks towards you, and she has a concerned look on her face, and then she just kind of looks back at the door, and it looks.
What was her name?
Quibella. Sorry,
Quibella?
Quibella.
Quibella, what seems to be the problem?
As you kind of turn around, she's just like.
Ooh.
As you get closer towards the door, you can hear the obvious cry on the other side. And she'll say, "See,
No, it's just
Okay.
good.
if it started a few hours ago, there's a rustling on the other side of the door, sound of smashing things, some screaming, and now she's crying. Knock on the door, she's not answering.
Nobody else went in or came out?
No, the door's locked. I didn't want to kick it in. Seemed like just having a cry. What'd you do? What? Well, you got a woman crying in your room. What'd you do?
I haven't even been on the ship. I don't.
Like a week.
This is news to me.
All right. I'll leave it be. But I'll find out.
I hope to
She
find
just-
out
as
myself.
she, as she walks by, she's just like pointing at your face.
Calling HR.
So I'll go ahead and since it's locked, I'm not going to barge in even though it's my own room.
As you're knocking on the door, you just kind of look to your right, and there's like 3 other women just standing on the side of the ship, just kind of like.
Fuck out of here.
Tatiana.
What did you do?
I would say it's
Even Jonah's
definitely-
watching.
Definitely Marifis, right? She's always like, if there's some drama, she'd be there. And I'd probably say, who else would give a shit? Probably Esmeralda and Alice.
Okay.
What about his sister, Jonah?
Jonah.
Jonah? No.
On the other side,
If
laughing.
anyone doesn't give a goddamn, it's definitely not
She's
Jonah.
just waiting for these ladies to beat the irrelevant shit out of me.
Just laugh about it. Yeah.
Meanwhile, inside your sword, Scarlet's like, you dick. What did you do?
Yeah, go ahead and knock.
Okay, yeah, I'll knock on the door. Freja,
Freaking shit.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
25.
You hear the door unlock. Well, first you hear some rustling on the other side of the door. And about 2 minutes later, after some rustling, you hear a window open. And then another minute passes by. You hear the window close.
I have a window?
Porthole.
Yours is
Much to his surprise.
You have a porthole.
There was like a dresser in the way the whole time. We had no idea.
What the fuck?
And then about 30 seconds after that, you hear the door unlock. Or unlatch.
So I hear the door open, or not the door, sorry, the window open, close,
Then close.
then the door unlocks.
Then 30 seconds later, it latches. So about 2 minutes of rustling. The window opens then. A minute later, the window closes. And then 30 seconds after that, the door unlatches.
Okay.
As you walk in, give me a perception check.
28.
A lot of your stuff is torn up and broken. But it's been partially put together, like somebody had hurriedly kind of tried to put together your room after they had tossed it. Right? There's a couple discarded feathers on the ground. Looks like there's probably a bunch that are just hanging out around the porthole is. Like somebody had just been cleaned up a bunch of stuff and just threw it out the window. Your bed sheets are kind of rumpled up, but your furniture's kind of back in place, but it's kind of just in different spots.
Okay.
Your room's, it looks like it's probably going to need to be cleaned again, right? But it's just because stuff has been kind of.
What kind of feathers?
Oh, definitely owl feathers.
Okay.
Freja, with that perception check,
Okay.
her long blonde hair is a mess. Only like one of her braids is in. One of her horns is a little scuffed up, right? She has these two. Well, looks like.
Okay.
Clothes are a little mess. Dark rings around her eyes. Probably like some black stains. Kind of looks like mascara, but she doesn't wear makeup. Not doing great, but it looks like she's trying to put herself together. She's like, Stormbreaker, you've returned. I felt the ship turn the other direction a while ago. It is, I presume success in Runin.
Yes, it was a success. What's going on?
Nothing of note.
No,
That obvious lie. I felt a disturbance in the forces of winter. And I'm when we make port, I'm going to have to probably depart. I, of course, owe you a favor. I wouldn't head to the lands of winter anytime soon. I'd avoid the winterlands for a while.
why is that?
I believe that the king has changed.
Changed.
The crown of power has been passed to another. It is always a violent event.
So something happened to the Winter King.
I believe
Jesus' daughter.
he is no longer with us. I will Probably avoid the Winterlands. I would suggest being careful. I do not know the state of the Queen. With a new courtesan, I'm sure she will have to see where the power dynamic lies. It was more balanced between them earlier. I'm not sure everything that's going on. I assume it's tied to what had happened before. It feels like the assassins were. They succeeded this time.
So I assume that. What was the roach's name?
Grass.
Lagraskel is behind it.
Yes, I would assume. The Moonlit King had many enemies, but I assume that one of them must have taken the crown. Regardless, it doesn't spell well for you.
It doesn't spell well for a couple of us, I feel. Or many of us.
Just usual. Okay.
That's fine.
I have a feeling that the captain would also like to see what he could do to help, given some of the assistance that the Winter King has given him recently. Is there anything that we can do to help?
The crowns of power are potent things. It will take some time for the new king of the moon to
It's too strong.
hey guys.
No, yeah.
Thank you. It will take some time for the new king to grow into his power. But with every moon that passes, more of the mantle will be passed to him. If you wish to act, you're going to have to do so quickly. Every full moon that passes, he gains power. Whoever it is. But also assaulting one who holds mantle within his own court would be treacherous. You would have to gain rank and renown just to be within his presence, or else the reality of Fae would reject you.
Does the individual have to have rank and renown within the Winter Court?
To be able to be seen and see within the Winter Court, you would have to have rank and renown.
But it has to be in the Winter Court. Couldn't be, say, the Spring Court.
No, it would have to be within winter. Of course, you possess some. The knight possesses some, though I assume his has become diminished. Unless, of course, the new king of the moon takes him. I'm sure the Queen will want to speak with you eventually, but you'll of course have to gain rank to speak to her in person. And renown. Well, if you're going there, I could be your guide, at the very least.
I can talk to the captain and the crew about it, but if we do decide, it would be greatly appreciated for you to guide us there.
If you need a guide, I will do my best. Our ways are not your ways. I will help where I can. I'm going to get some fresh air and look at Stars. She kind of just walks out, sunken face.
Out the window.
No, she walks. She walks out. As she walks out, as she starts to walk out, you hear some doors.
With heads poking out.
Everyone's scattering.
So those of us on the deck, do we see Strom's stuff come out his window?
You see, like, you know
Like-
what? Fuck it. You know, like, go ahead and roll me up a percentage chance, right?
Like I'm an unfaithful husband.
Is there a naked guy hanging out of his window?
Go ahead and roll me a percentage. I'll say 60 and above. I'll give it to you.
55.
Ah, so close. You hear some noise. You go over to look, but by the time you go over to look, you hear a window shut. And it's like, the fuck was that? Little feather goes flying around.
All right. I'll try to put my room together.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh
Trey?
shit!
Okay, so who else was... You were talking to your brother
Yeah, and
Okay.
my nephew.
and your nephew. Where are they right now?
I would assume my quarters, if nowhere else.
Okay. Go to your quarters.
I will go to my quarters. Okay, yeah, I'm there.
So you have to get up and walk. Act it out. Role play, damn it.
Motherfucker.
As you, I would say at this point, as you go to your quarters, which are the same floor that he's at this
Ooh.
point, this is when you're talking to Alistar.
Everyone's
So
gathered
you're,
outside, so.
you go in your quarters, which is on the other way.
Yeah,
across,
opposite side.
Opposite side. So you go in.
Yeah.
Thomas is there, and so is your
Bernie?
brother. They're just awkwardly sitting, both of them reading.
Wait, there are books in my room? Oh wait, nautical. Yeah, they'd be about ships. Yeah, it'd be all ship stuff. Yeah.
As
As you
surprised
as
Star
you
Wars
walk
out the
in,
window.
Both of them look up at you at the same time with the same look.
I thought
Right?
so.
It's almost unnerving. Even though he has never met his father,
Yeah.
Thomas is very much his father.
Oh yeah. It's like seeing more of me. Yeah, I'll shut the door. Well, Bernie. Well, Tommy. You settling in? Settling in all right?
Yes. Yes, I have taken up residence in the quarter. And of course, Thomas has taken up residence in that hollowed out chest over there.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to. You I'll get you hammocks like proper sea people.
Of course, hammocks.
Yes.
Is how,
That's what I sleep in.
how nautical.
Yes, this is a ship, Bernie. That's how things are done. I'm gonna look at my nephew and go, oh.
So, where are we off to next?
I believe the captain has consulted me, and we have discussed setting course for our friend Lord Smoot's Hall of Justice.
Excellent. Hall of Justice. This
Yeah.
is a lodge,
I believe it's a keep,
we're
because he
heading to a
keeps
keep.
things there.
Oh, the Lord Smoot has a keep. That
Yes.
that
Yes.
makes sense.
And then from there, and this is the part you're going to hate, Bernie. Are you sitting? Yes, you are sitting down. Sorry, I forgot. So anyway, this is the part you're going to hate, Bernie. The captain and Decadic have decided to rout against me and decided we should head to the Spring Court in an effort maybe to calm things down and, get rid of my affliction.
Roll me a deception.
So I didn't.
Was it not obvious lies, Dex?
It's an obvious lie. That is a 16.
16.
Thomas will know.
Probably.
Yeah.
I imagine.
He's lying, Papa.
My uncle's a dirty liar.
So as your brother just nods.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the plan. We go to Smoots, and then we go to the spring court. And hopefully her Madge is all willing to at least listen to us, and maybe we can at least clean up the mess we made. Well, you made and then I made.
I have to stay within a mile of Thomas.
Oh, he'll come with us too.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Maybe we
We're
can.
taking a child to the Heartless Queen.
Well, he's a toast. He'll pop up. We always do. You think of a toast that doesn't? Yes, we might get burned, but we still carry on toasts.
Yes.
By the
yes,
way,
we
did
are.
you Decadic, the master arcanist on the ship?
Uh-huh.
He might be our cousin. He's not a toast, but he's close enough.
He did get burned.
He did get burned.
Bernie just kind of looks at you like, what?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes, the family resemblance is completely uncanny.
Oh, not that kind of cousin, weirdo. No, more like,
That's another type of cousin.
the normal kind. Where like his family went this way and the toasts went that way. Different branch.
Of course.
Anyway, Bernie.
I was
Kind
thinking
of
something
order,
at
it's
the time.
Maladek's family, not Toast's family. I really
Oh, he might be related to Maladak's family. So through my nephew, your son, we might be related.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought.
Well,
Oh wait, he was being sarcastic. Dick.
At the mention of Maladoc, Thomas winces.
Oh, of course. Oh, yes. So maybe we could go square away with the Spring Queen. You know how she is, and maybe remove your curse.
Yeah. We'll have this discussion away from Thomas later.
Okay. So, my boy, you get to see where your old Uncle Norhagen works.
Thomas kind of looks, this is my uncle.
I'm your uncle, yes.
Bernie just kind of nods.
And that's your father, Bernard Toast. And your Tommy Toast.
Thomas.
Yes, Tommy, that's what I said. Now listen here, marmalade boy. Wait, what color is his hair?
Actually, blondish gray.
Blondish gray. I'm trying to think, like, what's a jam that's that color?
Blondish gray.
How about just butter?
Really bad.
Listen here, Butters. He's buttered toast now.
We're going to Finnegan's.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage to convince him his name should be Buttered Toast.
No, that's his
Or
nickname.
Butters Toast.
His nickname is Buttered Toast.
Well, you're rolling for the TM, not the character.
What was it?
A persuasion with disadvantage.
15 then.
15?
Yeah, with disadvantage. Yes. That's because his hair is yellow, buttered toast. Bernard is
For
burned.
some reason, you convinced the boy
Yeah!
that
His nickname.
Butters is a cool name that's hip on the ship.
He's been through a lot
He
today.
wants so badly to have a
He-
family that doesn't secretly
This boy
try
is
to kill
very
him.
closeted. He's like, oh, Butters, but of course.
Buttered toast.
That's a really nautical name, right? I hear all pirates have pirate names.
Yes, and you will have one too. Yours is buttered toast. This is
Buttered-
burned toast, and I'm not Norhagen toast. I don't know what Norhagen toast is.
I've always wanted to have one.
So this is there anything else from?
Just like I just want to make sure he's settling in, he's comfortable, and then I want to get a little serious. Said, now listen, your father and I are here to protect you, not to harm you. And that's why we got you away from your mother and your grandfather. You'll be safe with us. So please don't try to escape.
Because Bernard will follow you.
Just please understand.
You had him up until that.
Just understand that we're all here to keep you safe, and what we're trying to do is make sure that they don't come and take you away.
Kid nods.
So
You have to use the word escape.
I didn't.
We're here to keep you safe.
Forever.
Don't run away.
So Butters, my boy, you and your uncle you and your father can catch up and relax here in my quarters, and you have free reign of the ship, as far as I know, unless the captain tells you otherwise. The captain is the snaky dude, so watch out for him on a bad day. Katie is the magical one, so watch out for him on a bad day. Strom is the samurai one, so watch out for him on a bad day. And Smoot's the curmudgeon-y drunk one, so just watch out for him in general.
Oh, the man with the monkey.
Yes, that the captain wants to meet.
That's a different
And
one.
Rutherford's the guy with the gun, so watch out for him on a bad day.
What's it got?
A bad boomstick.
What? Boom, boom.
Yes. Don't worry about it.
It goes on like this for a while. The kid is, you could tell, has been raised to be an archpriest.
Yeah.
He's been raised to be a cleric.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Damn it.
Like his knowledge of the outside world is extremely
Do I have-
limited,
Pass on
and
your
very much.
passion for
It's very
shits.
much like North Korea's true Korea. His history checks are rolled with disadvantage because he has not been told the truth about.
Oh my. Well, boy, read some of those books behind you on that shelf that came out of nowhere. On those nautical books that I have no idea how they got there. Read about, there's probably things about guns in there.
Oh, I was reading this old doctor's journal.
Oh, God!
Dear Doctor's Journal, I never thought that these stories were true until it happened to me.
I mean, that's better than it being Scarlett's freaking story journal. That's not
That's what it was.
Scarlet's True Journal's too spicy. It has to be kept under
Let's
cold water.
be honest. It wouldn't be Penthouse Forums. It would be Hustler.
So yes,
With Scarlet,
so
let's
Scarlet
be
will just
honest.
chat, or Toast will just chat with them the rest of the night and just.
Oh, by the way, your cousin killed your mother.
Definitely not bringing that up. Like Bernie was saying, do not mention.
No, not going to.
I didn't breathe fire.
Anyway, so
Technically, she might be alive for all we know.
we fast forward to the next morning. I want you guys to think about what you're going to do during downtimes. We'll have at least one downtime roll. Catch Trey up. Make sure you're all in the same plan. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And we will jump right into, hopefully, the next part.
You're so mean to your nephew,
No, not.
naming him Butters.
That's
Is that name gonna get out to the rest of the crew?
I
Knowing Toast, yes.
probably.
Undoubtedly.
I mean, I would say that's his nickname. You can still call him Tommy, but
Just,
well, it's,
Tommy's his nickname.
no, that's his name. It's Tommy.
Would somebody grab me a
Kyoto.
0 sugar Coke?
Zero sugar Coke.
Not vanilla.
Vanilla's cold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there just a regular cherry? Anything cherry, but not cherry vanilla? I mean, if you can reach that Dr. Pepper, that'd be fine.
Dr. Pepper cherry.
Yes. Thank you. I mean,
That's cool. That's cool, bro. Didn't want to have to,
Good save.
yeah.
So Trey, basically the only thing that we found out so far is that definitely the Winter King is dead.
And then there's just,
Definitely.
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 Yes.
And
Tom, what did you do?
I didn't do anything, but now it's not really dirty for me to try to kill the Moonlight King, so this is gonna work out great.
and then
That make you the new Moonlight King?
Maybe if that happens, I'll leave, but that'll be so worth it for Zorksan.
bless you. So Agrasco
Those two
took his place because
Yeah.
he had assassins kill it.
The kid noticed roaches crossing the
Somewhere,
road
maybe.
every once in a while.
Please just set your time zone.
Contact Tizimir.
Central Standard. Oh shit!
Let me
What was I
stuff
gonna
slots
do?
right now.
So would it be under travel or downtime?
Down. Well, okay, so he's rolling them. They're separate, so we get travel to do what we're doing while traveling, but we also have downtime. at the
Because
same
what
time.
we do to travel helps the travel, right?
Right.
And downtime is training stuff.
Yes, but they both go at the same time, is how he's been doing it. So that way, you can help the ship move and train.
I don't
instead
want
of-
to. What was I working on training?
So where were we when what language they speak there?
Runian. We were in Runian. We were in the city of Runian, and I don't know what language they spoke.
Yeah.
I don't think we.
I don't think you ever got a book from the Bazaar.
Was it like CI, like Centaur
yeah.
language?
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The whole
Centaur.
city did, even though it was only the centaurs were only in the cathedral.
And also,
It's-
we have
it's-
Thomas here,
it's-
so I
it's
guess
the
he's probably
regional
someone
language.
to teach you the language, huh?
Oh shit! I wouldn't notice that he's speaking a different language because I would have been like blah 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 blah. Oh, and Bernard could teach you too. I don't need to know because I already have my circlet. Did you see it? By the way, it's fish. It's silverfish encircling my head.
I try not to look at you.
The mask is very distracting.
Yeah, could you take that
Ow!
off?
No, my burns! Ooh, please.
Does the circlet really work if it's partly over a
Cure
mask?
light.
Yes,
You
it works.
Take it off.
It works. Yep.
Get the mask is over the circlet, you see?
Is it better?
It's like embedded into his
Got to
skull.
take over the mask.
Oh, sorry, Darius. It's gotta be up. You had one for a while there.
Well,
Oh, I'm gonna play a Minnesota.
Trey, didn't you have a ring of tongues?
he had the helmet which
A
translated
ring of
stuff.
what?
Did you have a ring of tongues? Did I miss anything? No? Okay, so it was just you two that had the tongues.
Yeah.
Right, his
Okay.
power armor
We got a
helmet
ring
does
of-
translation.
It's
You do got the
it's
ring of
not
truth, right?
a
That's one
ring
of the
of
artifacts.
tongues. It's the helmet.
Yeah.
Right, because the helmet has
Translation.
comprehend language.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he sees subtitles.
Yes. Yes, everything's subbed for you.
Dubbed for me.
What are we?
And it's all in terrible voice acting.
Those
It's
are the real
awful.
voices.
It's like the C team of voice actors that I have. It's
Which not
defective.
The people who warm the bench for the bench warmers.
It's like
Why is everybody cursing so much?
all
Jeez,
dubs
very
were done by
foul-mouthed
Vivid
country
Video.
word.
So next morning, yeah, your spells don't come back. Your upper level spells come back, right? But not the slots.
Gonna wake up and I'm gonna try to scry on Tizamir the Hunter.
Okay.
I don't know much about him. I've seen him once and loosely, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Turns out it doesn't work.
Oh, you look up
Oh my
right.
magic!
If you have slots, you can.
Oh, I spent all of my
Okay.
slots
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So I woke up and oh wait,
Yeah.
not noticing that it's empty. It's more of a all right,
Yeah,
what
you-
is he?
You feel yourself reach into the well of power path, right? And as you do, as you reach your hand in, right, magically to yourself, you feel something tense in you. It's almost like a chest pain.
It's finally happening.
You feel this horrible tingle in your throat. And you sort of, as you do, a roach crawls out of it.
Oh,
That's fun.
So you don't like things unexpectedly showing up, do you?
You got a long throat too, so it takes a while.
My flowers don't seem bad, so not now. Oh God! Pick him up!
Sit off the carpet.
I searched the ship forever. We keep our
Whatever,
cleaning
I got-
supplies.
Get to the title!
Gargle some bleach.
Hey, that vat of bleach comes in handy now.
They laughed at
King
what I
Kuwa
bought.
hands you straight up moonshine, like just the hardest alcohol you. It's not for drinking, right?
Paint stripping.
It's for like preserving food and like
Science
yeah,
experiments.
God.
cleaning up
Smoot
blood.
drinks it. What else does?
Where do you think he fills this flask from?
Oh no, that's
Alright.
not from there.
Confirm the king.
He uses to clean up the plastic.
It's a mixer.
Or at least not in power.
I'll cut it with a moonshine.
So,
Ugh.
next day, I would say Owl's daughter would try to make herself in the room if you guys were meeting in the morning.
Like a paintbrush.
She's probably curious about what you're going to do next.
Puppy girl.
So would you let her be there or no?
Fine. I've basically forgotten about her.
Okay.
She's like, who is that? Oh, right.
Who the hell is this horn blonde woman?
Ah, right. She saw me yelling at the assistant.
All right, where's Artax? He's not around. is he? Oh God.
Artax lives in the hold of the ship currently for the safety of the
He's our
fleet.
ballast.
Yeah, she knows not to go to the very bottom of the ship, and Artax knows not to come up. Yeah. When she's on board.
Oh,
So, have you guys
I wish
discussed
to feel the sun on my metal. Why can't I come to the surface?
Wu-Tang Clan Protocol 1. Stay in cargo bay.
So, have you guys already discussed what you're gonna do?
I mean, we're heading off to Smootskeep. That's
Yeah.
set in stone.
Set in
Yeah.
stone. Okay. We will begin there then. Let me look at where you are.
Oh wait.
Decatur, you ever wonder what happened to Millie?
Are you?
Yes, quite.
It's been a whole week. It's been a long week.
So, how are you Are you going just over Griggled Are you gonna have to go around?
Ocean around.
Ocean
Yeah.
around. Okay, so you're gonna have to. So you went this way.
Tie up the Narcissus.
You're gonna have to obviously give the Blade Desert a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
The widest of berths.
Okay.
You're gonna need a midwife.
So let me see. There's one day.
There's a wide berth just to catch her.
Who's keeping the ship charged?
I can help with that.
Okay.
Sure,
you're
Alice,
on the fifth?
otherwise,
Okay.
she was doing it, I think, beforehand. Or if he's
Two.
not around.
I'll do it because I feel guilty about Millie running off since we don't
It
have
is
a
your
crew
fault,
there.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's your fault, isn't it?
Our engineer ran away. We had her for like a week.
So
Now all the elf girls are around the corner looking at me like, "What did you do?"
There's just so much drama right now.
we really need an HR person.
How's Tatiana doing?
That is a good question, actually.
Oh, she's doing pretty good. She's hanging out. She's having the time of her life. While you were in Runin, she was Oh no, she wasn't there. She was hanging out in the city of Bashview for like the last week while they've been repairing the ship, and then they kind of flew south of here.
She wasn't helping with the repairs?
I mean, as best she can, but she's not like a bowsman. She's like a noble lady that like knows archery. Like she
Super
can help with the
handy.
bookkeeping and moving stuff, but that's about it. Like she tries. There's a reason why she helps your fiance. Yeah, because you haven't been married yet. Your
Treason.
fiance cook.
I'm the captain of the ship. I'll marry us when I want to.
Damn it, that's
I
my
recognize
knowledge.
my own jurisdiction.
Well, just wait till we're
That
in
makes it
international
worse.
waters.
She, and just like, okay.
She hasn't asked about that. She's asked about child.
She hasn't
asked
got,
about.
she's got priorities, right?
It works.
So this book that can bring you back from the dead, can it create life spontaneously? Can it cause immaculate conception?
Technically, yes. If you use that charge.
I can't use the book, so probably not. But
Right. You can. There's an awkward thing, right? You need to be good aligned to attune to.
Ah, shit.
I'm sure Raina's sure she can change you.
I'll bet Meat Cobb would do you a favor.
he's willing to let me eat him.
This
It's not as fun
Get
like
this
that.
close.
I set him
So
up,
we're
he
doing.
knocks
So
him
we're,
out.
are we doing travel then?
Yes. It's going to be 5 days, so that's going to be one solid roll.
We have advantage on navigation and +1 movement in open seas.
I will give you guys what you've done on the ship for the week. I'm good with. Just tell me what you're doing on downtime.
Oh,
I'm gonna train blind fighting.
Train blind fighting.
I can. help
I'm
with that.
training alert.
Training alert.
Also, I'm gonna dream Tizmir one of those days.
Okay. You can try to. Oh, dream is the. Okay. The 6th level, or is that's
Fifth.
Oh, so you're gonna
But
use
I'm using my
your
one
rod.
a day.
So every day you rod, you're gonna like refill your slot.
I get one a day.
One a day.
It takes a bit to fill.
Yeah. Too bad you sold your other one. You could have done 2
I know,
days.
right? But I traded it to get this +2
I
version.
know, right? So that's fine. Eventually, you're gonna dream for Tizmir the Hunter.
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
I will help Strom with his training and work on my battle adept
mind.
feat at the same time.
Okay, your battle adept feat. What are you doing?
I'm
That's what I was
gonna
gonna
talk
do.
to Bernie and learn CI.
You learn CI. Well, shit. Yeah, you can do that. What are you doing?
I will go ahead. Is there something I can train in to get rid of my disadvantage with armor on when I stealth?
If it's medium armor, there's medium armor master.
Okay, I believe. Well,
What,
yeah,
what
because
type of armor is it?
I believe it's medium because
You have half plate, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's medium.
Yes. There is a feat. It's called medium armor master. You can increase your ability score you get from armor by 3 for medium armor,
Okay.
and you get rid of the disadvantage on stealth checks, and you get a +1 to a stat.
Cool. That's what I'll work
So,
on.
yeah, it'll take you 50 successes, but you can start working for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything Rutherford's doing?
If it's possible, I don't know if he's still got a workshop, forge, whatever on this ship.
He does.
But
He does.
continue working on making Bad Day.
Okay. You want to make Bad Day? Okay.
Oh,
Great news.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
Okay. Wait. Bad news or bad day?
Bad news upgrade, I think.
The bad news update. Okay. Upgrade. Okay.
what's after bad day?
Bad week.
I don't know. Bad month. Bad year. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some.
Bad
rolls.
Year is just a nuke.
So who wants to? I'll see who goes first.
Do you have blind
It's
fighting?
you, Matt. You are
I'm
you're
training
first.
martial battle adept.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
so-
training in blind fighting.
Yeah, I'm helping him by
kind of
using
working
my
together.
I'm teleporting ethereal to help him keep him
So
on
say
his
you have
toes.
advantage
Oh.
because you
I
have.
was going to
somebody
help
working
him
with
because
you.
I have blind fighting. I was going to
That's
teach
better.
him.
19.
Well, do you want to
I'm
do
also
that
been
instead of?
helping him also.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, on and off.
19.
19. Okay, 19. You could add. That is 3 successes.
And sorry, what am I rolling?
It's Tom's
Tom's next.
Oh, Tom's
I'm actually gonna change mine. I want to
Okay.
work on Mage Slayer instead.
Mage Slayer.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead and make a. Oh, Mage Slayer. It's kind of like an Arcana check, right? So it's going to be. I'd say that'd be. Well, for you, it'd be Charisma, right? Because that's your spell casting stat. Right?
Charisma check. Okay.
Yeah, do Charisma.
26.
You rolled a 20?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah, right. Shit, you got a super high Charisma.
24, baby.
Yeah. All right. So, fuck me. It's off the scale.
Yeah.
4, 5.
You can just give it to me if you want.
No. 4,
Do you have any successes already?
5.
I just started it.
Six.
Right. I was working on alert before, but for
Yeah,
something
that's
8 hours.
6.
it
That's
gives me
6
it,
successes
basically.
right there. That's
Nice.
6.
Damn.
Cool.
Okay, Johnny.
Yes, I'm working on martial adapt, helping Strong, sparring with him.
I'll give you advantage since you're helping.
Am I rolling just a d20 or what's good?
Yeah, D20 and martial adapt is going to be better of strength or dexterity.
Ooh.
I'll go with the dexterity.
So this is a physical feat.
Man, it's 11.
With advantage? Okay.
Nope.
He's helping you.
21.
Oh, shit. Okay. 4, because you broke 20.
Huzzah!
Okay. All right. Go for
So
it.
it's int plus proficiency.
Yes, because you have linguist. Int plus proficiency, and then you get a
I could've
plus
just taken that
2
feat, but I kept
because you have somebody who's fluent. And technically,
Otherwise,
you
what's
get
been the
advantage because not only are they
Playing hard
fluent,
mode.
they're helping you. So it's the best of both.
How often is a full moon?
That's a thing. I was
So,
keeping track.
let's
I was
see.
looking at the calendar.
It's a
And one of the moons
23 or
has a lot more cycles than the other one does. I guess one's smaller than the other. So like Sandalph has 2 full moons for every
23.
one of Ilex. So yeah, it's a lot.
Oh boy.
That's 5. It's 5 successes. Okay. Cool.
Medium armor master.
Okay.
So
Are you working with these guys while they're doing it, or just kind of?
oh, I was gonna help Strom with blind
Oh,
fighting,
all right.
but he indicated to that instead.
Yeah. I'll give you, since you have medium armor, I'll give you a +2 to the roll.
So-
Give me a dexterity or strength check, your choice. As you're kind of like working on putting on the armor and kind of just getting used to moving in it.
Say, if you can cast some spells while moving around, we can work together.
Check, you said.
Yeah.
So I would just add the modifier.
Just add the modifier, and then you get a +2
Whereas, like,
because you
most
have the
best
equipment.
people are like build up endurance just doing this normal day-to-day routine.
That is a 24.
Hell, I'll attack
24.
you for free.
So that is 5 successes.
Yeah.
How do you spell CI?
Oh, let me.
Is it
I gotta pull.
C apostrophe AI?
Let me look at the Blade Desert real quick.
CI. See? Hi.
CI is Blade Desert.
See, you cheat.
Starfall, Elves, followed.
G is QI.
Mr. Cheat.
Lord
Mr.
Stardew
Maledict.
references.
Oh. Stardew Valley?
That started racing.
Seven Tribes of the Blade. SAI.
Wow. Say So say.
Sigh.
CI. Yeah.
Cool.
Opa Gangnam Style.
There you go.
It's technically an apostrophe in
Oh,
there somewhere.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so
I like that though. Or I like C apostrophe.
CE apostrophe.
Salted Empire of Corellis.
That'd be typical fantasy writing right there.
And-
Throw apostrophe
Okay.
in there.
Yeah.
Rutherford.
Rutherford.
Yes. So what do I need to roll for tinkering? Intelligence.
Tinkering. So for the Tinkerer's check, it's a equipment upgrade, so that's going to be intelligence plus proficiency. And since you have the Tinkerer's area, I'll give you a +2.
Okay, so that'll be a +9 to the roll.
Okay.
Ba-doop-da-doop. That'll be a 23.
23, sir. That is 5 more successes towards that. How many successes now do you have on bad day?
With the +5, that'll be 11.
11. You are. I'm going to look at custom equipment to give you an idea of how far you got.
DC per 1 success.
Monster health. Downtime.
So then 10
This is going to be
times 2 is 1 was 3.
crafting a magic item. So now your goal. Now your goal for crafting a magic item is you're looking for something like what level are you looking for? Common, uncommon, very rare, rare, or very rare?
What I was wanting to do was just to increase the damage output, if possible, for bad news. That's what I was hoping to do.
You just want to do more damage with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, you could do that with uncommon at 20,
Okay.
but it wouldn't be a lot more. Rare, it would be more, and then very rare, it would be a lot more. So it depends on how much you want to dump into the damage output. What's your goal? You can think about it for now, since you only have
basically
11.
just to make it the biggest fuck you gun ever.
That would be 50 successes to make the biggest fuck you gun ever.
Hey, fuck it. All right, 50 it is.
All right, 50 it is. All right, I just need to know what you're shooting for, so when I can tell you get there. So put 50 is what you're gonna need, and you will have a very rare fuck you gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Have extra O's in that boom.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay. Next on the, you guys finally make it. So, after about 5 days worth of travel, you make your way to New Hope. They have finished building the wall outside of New Hope. Your keep is officially a level 3 keep now. The Wizard's Tower has fully been built. The magical, which one did you go for? You went for gargoyles.
Mm-hmm.
You have gargoyles now.
And the Druid's Grove.
Oh, right. By this time, the Druid's Grove would have been done. So that would have been a level.
That's true.
2 keep, yeah.
Yeah. No, that would have been 2 keep, 1 tower, 1 root. So it's a level 4 keep. You get 1 more magical defense out of that. What would be the magical defense of the Grove?
Shit.
I don't think we wrote it down, but thematically, what would you want? Think something druidy and defensive.
Magical. Tria?
You got it.
Sweet.
You have a treant, an actual treant who is bound to the grove and guards it.
One of the first things we ever killed together.
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
It was pretty far up there.
Yeah, way back in
Because
the Isle of Dread.
we like our first stop.
Oh, he was corrupted. wasn't he?
No, he was guarding the Druid's tower. Practice.
Practice, yeah.
Practice's tower.
Oh.
Yeah.
We killed it and went in.
And we stole the stuff
We don't
and
know
he gave
what
his stuff back.
happened.
Sorry about your tree, Aunt.
Well, fortunately, I think Pratis is dead.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
Yeah,
So,
he died in Maladet's
Thematically,
place.
I took an acorn from that treant, planted it in my grove.
Another tree end.
Okay,
Roll
D12.
me a d12 to see what his name is.
Seems disrespectful.
Are you kidding? That's awesome.
Oh, sorry, it's a d10.
God damn it.
I murdered you, and now I'm taking you home.
I'm taking your child.
Can somebody grab me a Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Tender husk? Okay. Tender husk. The treant's name, we'll find out, is a terrible copy and paste. Tender husk. Okay. Oh, so treant.
Put that for a wood nymph.
Yeah,
Now
it's
we just drowned her.
Yeah.
so the grove is complete. The grove will actually is behind the keep, right? It's this nice big circular area behind the keep. On the other side of the moat, you of course have the moat, the walls. The walls to the city have actually been in place now.
Mm-hmm.
It is now actual stone. It's about a man's height stone wall, right? And there aren't any towers around it, but there are like some iron spikes kind of at the top to keep you from going over it. And there are 2 gates in and out. No, 3 gates in and out of the town. One, of course, leads from the 3-port dock outside of the town.
Mm-hmm.
And between the roads, and one of the roads goes to the keep, the other road goes to the dock. All right, you guys. I assume you sail in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys sail in. You make dock. The harbor master will greet you.
With the traditional greeting of jumping off the dock.
As dictated by the Lord.
My lord, you're home!
Instead of wearing a multicolored
No.
shawl, he wears a bathing suit because he knows
It
that's where
has
he's going.
4.
Flippers!
It has 4 berths at the dock. So you have a 4-berth dock. And Felix Brighton is wearing a multicolored shawl. Welcomes you in. Welcome, my lord, and of course your good crew of the Nostromo.
What have I missed?
Town's growing. A couple more military units that came into town. Of course, nobody of note at the keep currently. Of course, there were a couple orcs that tried making their way in, but the pikemen made short work of them. Been a lot of activity on the border. And been quite a few people moving through. Generally, forces from the north kind of make their way here, and they make their way inland towards the Gazetarian front. Been some fighting up that way, from what I
That's
hear.
right. Your keep is right on the borders.
On the borderlands.
Of Griggledon. They seem to start here, and then the troops kind of march their way all the way up to Magacord. That seems to be the current front for the war, though Banmount has also been seen some fighting up there. More dragons, more to the east than towards us, right? But we're keeping our eyes steady on Griggledon, from what I've been hearing. It's about all I know. Not much else, my lord. You probably have to talk to your major domo to learn some more. Heard some good things north. Heard a bunch of people got saved. Word is you had something to do with that.
The nobles.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I helped so many people.
We were all about that. It was
Hard to keep track of all the charitable work we've done.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, it's been pretty nice. There are some people of note, not many that we know of, but a couple people made their way into town. Lady Amalina is here with two of her daughters, from what I hear.
That's lovely.
Don't remember an Amelina.
You don't.
Okay.
Are you
To schmooze.
tracts of land?
Tracts of land.
Okay.
As you
So,
guys go in, the place has done well. I've got a map of the place now. It's it's grown. It's grown. The population is about a little bit under 1,400 now.
Nice.
So it's growing up. Still not a lot of businesses. Mostly the Loyal Wizard. The general store is the Royal Whistles, and there's the blacksmith's place.
Mm-hmm. The mines have been reopened.
Right. Oh, and you have the Druid's Grove here. Shit, he probably would have mentioned that. Yeah, Druid's Grove's all been completed, and there's this nice little tree man. Well, I guess little's a long word for it. There's about a 15-foot tall tree man that's been walking around, going off and giving the good word to some person called Mwangi. Commonly gives sayings to those who tend to stay for the 4 or 5 hours it takes him to complete a sermon. But it's nice. I went once, right? Lit up like fireflies. It did at night, right? Beautiful place. Got to say your gardens, and it was a wonderful night. Picnicking under the stars.
Excellent.
It's a Phantom population, like.
Oh yeah.
Turns out they're an invasive species.
It's booming. It's booming. There's a lot of those phantons around. They've generally made they you know what they're good laborers. The farms they've mostly been working on good fruit pickers. Them there's an apple orchard now, right? And they pick. They're good fruit pickers. They fly from tree to tree, gathering all the fruits. Make themselves right proper at home. It's a couple of the people have learned the language. They've learned a couple of the people's language, and it's been a weird time. It's been a weird time. Flying monkey men talking, and I've been having dinner with a tree. Right?
I would expect nothing less.
Nothing less from the Hall of Justice.
Amen.
And the new fertilizer, very potent.
This is literally just the harbor master.
Yeah.
He's just sitting here like
Weird shit's happening. Welcome back.
This is why
Pretty
you
much,
got at the
I live in a
harbor.
weird town, but you know what? Not on the warfront.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
But I'm not gonna die.
head up to the keep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Hall of Justice, you are greeted by the Major Domo. He goes, "Oh, well, it's good to meet you again, sir. It's been a very good time. Of course, the gardens are fixed, the towers are built, the stone statues look at everyone. I assume they're working. We had a slight run-in with the Orc War Band, but they saw the pikemen and they turned the other way. We do have some visitors here. Lady Amarilla of one of the noble houses to the north has come to visit. She has made herself a guest at the house, and
Made herself a guest.
of course, specifically with the council is of course very happy that you have taken her and her daughters for the time being in your keep. I'm to pass you this letter. I haven't opened it at all.
What's it say?
So, through candlelight, it does mention something about the Shadow Lord. Very much as appreciated that you have brought back, of course, those of note. It has raised your stations in the court. And of course, with your raise of station,
Thank you.
the attention of the mothers has been brought about that you are single, an available lord with his own town and keep. And these are not the first daughters that have been brought here, they're just the ones that have stayed waiting. I have been paid great sums of money that I have put in your personal chest as an incentive to travel north and visit with noble families up there.
Okay.
It has 1,500 copper pieces in there between
He's gonna outlive
four
all of us.
different suitors. Of course, every single one with available daughters, one with an available son that is for courting, and each has their own dowry.
Were any of them hot?
2.
One was the son. Don't question his taste.
Well, that narrows it down. Yeah. Wait, didn't I have a girlfriend at one point? The archaeologist.
Yeah, she drowned in
The
a river, is
archaeologist.
my understanding.
You had a fling with one of the archaeologists, and then they
Yeah.
went off. On their, oh,
Yeah, she went off on an expedition, right? You even checked up on her for a while.
I haven't.
You can check up on her. Your call.
My friend Millie ran off, so you're a free agent.
You don't chase after your true love, Millie? You can.
Yeah, I think you should pursue Tatiana next.
Wait, isn't there another fiance on the ship?
Nah.
That
That would
was always
imply
the
I
Gaelic
think-
sister.
Yeah.
You can go for that one.
Smoot the homewrecker.
She's not my fiance. I haven't proposed.
So you're saying there's a chance?
A chance of murder.
Please. I'd love for the captain first mate to fight over a red-haired halfling that isn't Scar.
That might be worth it.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people. You notice that the gargoyles do move, like they are actual gargoyles.
Mhm.
So you do have an assortment of. There are 12 gargoyles who make roost on your castle.
Mhm.
They've been grown magically, and they are sentient. Basically stone statues. They're not huge. You know, like the cartoons. They're more like gargoyles in Fantasy 5e are more like goblin sized,
Mhm.
right? Bigger than a phantom.
No Goliath.
Stupid
No
words.
Demona.
Let's see. Grove, Wizard's Tower.
2 levels of a keep.
Mm-hmm.
And you rolled for the grove, didn't you?
Did I roll for the Grove?
Did you roll for the grove?
Like roll to have a grove? Or...
I don't know.
He chose a grove specifically.
Yeah.
Let's see, the units was the
That
human
was-
pikemen, the human archers, and you have the golden lions were gifted to you.
Doesn't he have like a dragon?
Your allies is a farmer, a miner. Yes, you got the ambassador from Rokugan.
That's right.
The blue
Yeah,
dragon.
yeah.
Right?
The White Dragon clan.
Except.
White dragon?
Young White Dragon. Zendali.
Oh, yeah, 'cause blue
champion
dragons are
of the skies, because you
not-
rolled
are
super
bad guys.
high and you
I
got a
thought
white
the
dragon.
dragons were.
No,
So
it's
there
just-
is there's an actual
That was a
dragon
good one.
who
I'm
is your
crazy,
ally,
apparently.
and he is here. That's like a young, so
Yeah.
he's like 100 years old.
I'm so sure that the bad ones were the
So
white ones.
Takeda can have his room in the tower.
Okay.
The current one.
No, yeah, I'm gonna geek out over that during my stay here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Wizard's Tower.
It literally you've designed you've asked an engineer to design a very specific way. So whatever you imagine has been put there.
It's the library from Beauty and the Beast. So many books.
Isn't it neat?
Okay. So describe your keep. It's your keep. What do you want to do? Where you want to go? I've got a map of the thing. But
We need to. How many Marines do we grab with us? Like 20?
Have you fixed your vault yet?
How many can we carry? Or can we house on the ship?
How many can you house on the ship? Okay, so technically, you can house about 50 easily with your crew, right? Because you don't have a galleon, right? It's a ship.
Yeah.
It's a big ship, but it's not a galleon. You could easily put 50 men in there. You do have a unit of pikemen, but it's 75. You do have a unit of archers, which is about 50 men.
That might be more useful.
And then, of course, you have the human veteran light infantry of Golden Lions. That is about 400 men. It says...
Take them all. It's gonna be crowded. Shoulder
Got
to
that
shoulder.
portable hole handy still, Captain?
which that is actually about a D6
We'll talk
size.
about
It's
it
not a
later.
D4 size.
Oh, Jesus!
So
Sorry, Scarlet.
Oh, say, Captain.
you could easily take the archers with you, I guess. Or you could take the unit of pikemen.
We don't want to fill the ship, do we?
I wouldn't think so, because then you gotta feed him still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something like 20.
And it has to fly.
We just want some help with, like, repelling borders, not, like, invading a small city.
Yeah. Well, we want
Not yet.
reinforcements, so the next time Bravaxis
I have
tries
a
to ambush
proposal.
us, we can ambush him with extra arms.
So you want some guards for the ship. You want extra
Yeah.
guards. Okay, so if you just wanted extra guards for the ship and you don't want to fill up the whole ship, you could take 20 of the Golden Lions easily.
That works.
They are human veterans, so they're more. They've been in some battles.
Okay. That is
Pretty
some.
good for the average soldier.
Yeah, they've leveled up. They're at least a level 1 fighter.
Well, there you go. Okay. I didn't want to do much here other than pick up the infantry and check my mail.
Can I beat Mekop yet?
No. Damn it. He's the leader of the Phantom colony.
There's a lot of
Can I
them.
have
There's
his
a
first
lot
blood?
of Phantons going about. They're just hanging
If
out.
they're an invasive species, you'd be doing an
That's
ecological
what I'm
favor.
saying.
Didn't,
They're everywhere now.
wasn't
I'm
it a
pretty sure
year
it's a
where
problem.
we had copper waiting for us too for something?
Yes.
Did we already get that?
No. We had money.
Can't tell if you're serious or just trying to.
Oh,
No, we had money.
You talking about the money waiting for you for the copper mine and everything?
Yeah.
Well, there was something we did that the money was waiting at the keep, and we hadn't made it there yet to go pick it up. At least I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we finished the
making
job, and it was like, oh, we'll pick up the payment later.
Oh,
For the hostages? Payment for a person
Maybe.
dead?
Maybe.
did you guys already get that?
I don't. Well, I don't know if we've been back here. Like that's the thing.
I think we got
We
something.
got one payment for something.
We picked up something from here, and that was before we went off and had the Harambe adventure.
Yeah.
Right
I feel
before
like there's
that.
there was something you guys did for like the faceless stranger and
And then after that, we had a reward from the temple in L.
Which
Oh,
I
right.
don't remember if
oh,
we got
that
that
too.
one or not.
No, I don't think
which
we
we
did.
haven't gotten that one.
So last time we were here was when we had that dinner with Nickel Cloud, right?
Mhm.
When we first learned about the hostages. The first
Oh,
ones
right.
before
You're talking
getting
about.
waylaid.
Oh, you guys didn't get the money for turning in the nobleman.
I don't think we
I
did.
think that might have been it.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, that might have been it. So
'Cause
if,
it wasn't
if
like a big
that's the
deal.
case, it would be waiting here. So if you guys haven't gotten that, it would be waiting here. So you have personally from dowries, from people coming in saying, "Hey, here's some money.
1,500.
Go see my daughter," as well as you have 1,500 from just that. And other stuff, other assorted stuff in the town that has come your way. for specifically the saving of them, you guys saved 8 of the 15. That would be... That would be 8,000 copper plus 4 rolls on the magic table.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Uh,
I'll check.
I wish for one roll.
okay, who wants to make the rolls?
Got one.
Okay, who else?
I'll do one too.
I'll do one.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Let me
Do you
try
want
to
to roll
grab
last
the
one for
right tool that's got the... there it is. It's this one.
Where is there it is.
Come on. Loot tables. Go ahead and roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and roll me a d6 first, and then a d100. Basically, everyone who's rolling, roll me a d6 and a d100.
649.
6 and 49. Slippers of spider climbing.
Slippers? That's amazing.
You could just like tape them to your body.
When you wake up in the middle of the night, you need to go up the wall to get some from the
So,
fridge.
who else is rolling?
I got a 5 and a 43.
5 and a 43. A potion of storm giant strength.
Hold it.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
1 and 59.
The fire giant is what you got.
No, it was storm drive. The potion was stolen.
Stolen?
Mm-hmm. By the dragon.
That was fired. I thought we used it.
No, I have the belt.
We've had
What number did you say again?
1 and then 59.
59.
Whoa.
A potion of invulnerability.
Damn.
Those are pretty great.
Okay. That's 3 rolls, right?
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
Was it 3 or 4 total?
All right, it was 4.
4.
Okay. So
Come
who
on,
else is rolling?
one of you other 3, do a roll.
I'll do it.
D6, D100.
Why are you stuck?
That's a 1.
Okay.
And a 1.
Snake eyes.
Why are you stuck?
Please give me my eyes back.
And a 47.
Okay. A bead of force.
Beat
Since it's beads of force, I think those come in a grouping, right? Let me take a look.
roll for how many?
I think bead of force. I don't know if it's a single one or if they come in a. You roll to see how many. Roll me a d4.
Four.
You have
Oh,
8
that's cool.
beads of force.
Dang.
That's really cool.
What's a beat of force?
You throw the bead, and they have to make a dex save or take force damage, and then any creature that failed to save and is complete within the area of the 10-foot radius there is basically in a force cage for a minute.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Jeez, that's a lot of rounds, yeah. And force is one of those that it's hard to have resistances and immunities to.
Very, very few things have any resistance.
I think you've
Like
only
3
ran
things
to
in the
like
game.
one creature that does.
Oh, nice.
I was thinking it was a scorpion. Yeah, it was a scorpion that had the laser thingy.
We've ran into 3 of those.
Okay, there you go.
That's everything.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do while you were here?
Let's see here. You said previously with the Wizard's Tower I could make custom spells, but it would take time to do so.
It takes downtime actions. Once you have towers, you can start making custom spells, but it's going to take downtime actions.
Even though it's not his tower.
It's he paid for it, so it's
Oh.
Smoot's his patron in this sense.
Yeah.
Go create fine spells. Do as your heart desires.
Look, our moms are wine friends, so we're kind of sharing each other.
Gotcha.
Did you ever see my message on Facebook, Tony, by the way?
No.
I'm about to. Sorry, I didn't.
I don't know that I expect anything to come of it, but
Okay. Give me a minute.
Oh, should have. No. Well, maybe.
Come on.
What's up? Nice. Get some oranges. And lemons.
Otherwise, no worries. I'm going to continue to do that as things go on.
No, but I'm gonna type you what you see.
Okay.
Secret stuff.
Secret.
Super secret. I'm betraying our team. Don't worry about it.
I see. I told you he would.
Yep.
Are you? Is Stanley talking to you again?
Stanley was here.
Sure. He's my best friend. He stays in my cabin and doesn't come out all day. It's perfectly normal.
He works on another ship, guys. You wouldn't know him. That was what kids would say in high school. Girlfriend, she goes to a different school. Uh-huh.
My girlfriend did go to a different school.
Yeah, but you also use an ergonomic keyboard, so you've made a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah, most of them involve fucking my wrist stuff. Wouldn't recommend.
Oh my.
Oh, I was gonna look up Murphy keyboards. That's right. So I couldn't remember if they were just a different layout or for a different keyboard entirely.
Ooh. Here's a combo. Beat of force and gust of wind. Because the sphere can be picked up and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound.
Oh crap!
So it makes whatever's inside of it only weigh 1 pound.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what was this?
The beat of force.
Oh.
And then using a gust of wind.
Get out of here.
Man-sized pinball.
That's great.
Oh, I want that.
Regardless of the weight of creatures inside.
Nice.
Hey, puppy, get off. Get away. I don't like you. There's also the Maltron keyboard. You should see this sucker.
Is that the one where you sit like this?
No.
No.
It's weird. Yeah, it's because it's designed for, like, this hand does simple stuff, but this one will do the more complex.
Okay.
No, there is a sphere one though.
So, anything else you guys want to do while you're here? So, you guys are here. What's your next step? What are you doing? Who are you going? What's your daddy? What does he do?
We gonna head out?
Well, do you want to meet with anybody smart?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
Well,
Probably make sure we have plenty of ships.
quick
supplies
meeting
too while
with
we're at
what's
Rations.
her name? Lady, what's her face?
Amelina.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Smurl was here. He wasn't interested in seeing
Yeah.
you. Sorry. We'll keep.
He take your money. Didn't stay.
He didn't say thanks either.
A larger woman in her 40s, lots of makeup, almost a ridiculous amount, right? She has 2 daughters with her.
A stepdaughter at home.
Dvorak.
Probably. So,
Lady to man.
just we summarize the scene, or you
Yeah,
want to run the
summarize.
scene? Summarize the scene. They're in their early 20s.
That's a Dvorak.
They're definitely of marrying age. Decent looking, right? These are people that take care of their looks. They are very much in the French style of dress, right? So powdered wigs, powdered faces, red lips. They are nice. They are approachable. It's almost as if they've been working on specific conversations that you're interested in. They seem like nice girls, but definitely you've ran into high society girls before. Your mom has taken you on meetings before. This is the inverse of that. Instead of you being brought to someone of higher station, they're being brought to you.
Am I higher station than them?
Yes. Her husband would be on par with you,
Okay.
but obviously the daughters are just baronets.
Mhm.
They don't own anything. They're
Mhm.
just from nobility.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for the cash. Stay as long as you want. Don't cause any trouble.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Pretty much you make a lot of small talk. You obviously have to stay for a few hours. They serve tea. It's nice, but it doesn't feel right to you because you've been on sea so long, right? You know, it's not the wilds, it's structured law upon nature kind of thing. So
2 more things I want to do. Talk to the treant.
oh yeah. The treant, as you talk to him, it definitely is a treant, but the treant is the body is very wide and almost ape-like. The leaves that grow on the arms are ape-like. The face of the treant is less, like a humanoid and more mouth, like a large ape-like
Snoutish.
mouth.
Yeah.
Snoutish. Like a very mini version of Mwangi, but obviously a tree. It speaks very, very slow, but nice, knowledgeable. Very much, if you try to talk to Mwangi, you can kind of talk through him. So he's very much a channel. It's like a piece of that force has been put here.
Excellent.
Your monkey is very at home here. He kind of jumps around, hangs out on a tree. Several trees in the grove and growing. The Phantons are everywhere.
What was that? What's the other thing I was going to do? What was it?
Now, your Druid's Grove does have powers it can do a couple times a year, right? So keep in mind which ones you want to use.
One of them is not resurrection, reincarnation.
One of them is reincarnation. The powers of the Druid's Grove.
Have you ever wanted to be something other than a Genasi?
I'm not a Genasi to begin with.
Where are
You
you?
ever want to be a
I'm an
Genasi?
Asimar.
Asimar. Sorry.
He's a Fae.
And now, I've always wanted to be what I am.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
Although that would be
Maybe.
It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who knows what you'll
If
Uh-huh.
you can't guarantee it, I don't know.
Nope.
It is tempting, though. I'm tempted by your offer there, Smooth, but no thank you.
The Druid's Grove. You get Reincarnate once per season, Foresight once per season, Greater Restoration once per month, Heal once per month, Resurrection once per year.
Nice.
Without the need of material components.
Do you have to be there for it?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone attacks your grove, Foresight will come in handy.
Well, Foresight lasts 24 hours, so you happen to be in your grove.
8 hours.
Is it 8?
Yeah.
Still, not bad. I guess if you want to teleport there, Foresight, teleport back.
That was the other thing.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of hindsight.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Decadic, if you would be so kind. The archaeologist chick. Just use send and say, "Sup, girl."
Not even from Smooth.
You
just,
up?
Sup, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
New message. Who dis?
Want some fuck?
I suppose I could pass a missive along. It simply want to say, "Sup, girl." That's
No, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, I do have
Very well.
Smooth.
Yes, I would obviously communicate that as well.
Yeah.
And it helps for rules wise. The tree encounters your servitor.
I didn't
Or
mean
the,
to eat
for
with the jaw.
The grove comes with a servitor.
That was so loud.
The jaw just
Are you
clapped
alive?
together.
Are you alive?
I think she's already forgiven
She
you.
got need in the
Yeah,
jaw.
yeah,
Or
wow.
just went pop.
I
Yeah.
don't think it was like necessarily that bad, or it was
Yeah,
more
she's
she was like,
okay.
too.
Yeah.
She's
I
like,
know.
Black in
I
the
mean-
jaw and it, yeah.
I feel bad.
I would be
though.
sympathetic for her, but
I'm
she
so
did
sorry
in
for
the
you.
balls.
Yeah. Except for that.
So anyway,
Not on her side.
That's not all I want to do.
all you want to do? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm okay with it.
I've touched base. I've checked my mail. I've said hi to the visitors. I've talked to the treant.
Updated your
Uh,
password.
Sup, girl.
Yeah.
And
you wait
let's-
till next season, you'll get your next allotment of free monies.
We'll pick up 20 Marines and hit the road.
Okay. Yeah. Note you have 20 of the. To note which ones you have specifically, you have 20 of the Golden Lions, which are the ones gifted to you. They are first level fighters. They are light infantry, so they will probably have chainmail.
Nothing else. Cannon fodder.
But yeah, a basic fighter starting package: chainmail, long sword, longbow, or short bow. Yeah. Or whatever. Okay. So, what else are we doing? Anything else? Or are we heading off?
I think Tom would mention wanting to just restock supplies on the ship.
Yeah.
Whatever you rations.
That's
John, you have restocked the rations. I'm good with that.
Does the ship need any repairs, or are we good?
It's been fully repaired, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's why
The ship has been fully
that's why I
repaired.
looked behind, is so they could get it.
Oh, that's right. And the
Straight
Narcissus is in good condition too.
Yeah.
Good. Anything need to be recharged?
We don't have the Hearthstone anymore.
Oh.
Bromaxis has it.
Is there a way to temporarily deactivate the hearth?
Well, the Hearthstone wasn't fully charged when he took it, so he can't use it.
Yes, but what if he does charge it?
Can it be charged?
Should he charge it?
Anywhere other than in
The hearth that it was from.
Anything's possible.
And he's an ancient red dragon, so
If
He
we
probably
close the
knows.
flue in the hearth, maybe this time.
get rid of all the full powder.
I think Rutherford would probably bring up to you guys that if we went to Beryllia, we could probably get some firearms for our new soldiers.
If it would sell, yeah.
And maybe a couple cannons
Is that on the way?
for the ship.
It's past.
Past
Like,
Spring
Here's
Core.
Springport, it'd be like going. We'd have to go over the Springport to get to Beryllia.
They're also a member of the Compact, keep in mind.
Who we've made our enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your literal enemy.
Yeah.
They apparently didn't like that we took Harambe from them.
You've literally killed some of their men and took one
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
Gazetteer is. one of the
oh,
compact
those
dudes.
guys.
I don't think Brill would like to see us anywhere around there.
Not unless we ran into people who were outside of that, but
Those guys.
You can show them you captured Scarlet later.
Yeah. Look, here in payment, here's Scarlet.
good luck.
It may look like a convincing sculpture, but it's so much.
I don't know
more.
how the Confederacy of Beryl's medical board, how long their arm is, if it reaches that far.
It's not their arm that I'm worried about.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. I posted a character sheet for your standard Golden Lion. You have 20 of those guys.
Hey, oh, you're gone.
You've gone too deep in character. You're becoming toast.
Maybe Toast was Corey the entire time.
Could be. Could be.
So you guys are talking about going to the Phalanx.
We going there.
I haven't
man.
heard how you're going.
Oh, we
Like,
sailing.
What are you doing?
We're flying across the water.
We sailing. On the way
Just
though.
sailing in. Okay.
Well,
Just going on in.
How about this?
well, we've got two options here. We need to talk to Miss Owlstalker, and also we need to talk to his dad's wizard friend lady, who said she would go with us.
that narrow wizard friend lady. His dad's
Yes.
wizard friend lady.
I don't remember her
Yes.
name.
His dad's wizard
was,
friend's lady's
yeah, it's-
roommate's barber.
I've got it around.
Who sells him
somewhere.
yogurt?
It's in.
She
the,
agreed she'd go with us. We have that, and then
Side hustle.
also the Moonlit King, in theory, told me a way to go through the Shadowlands that they haven't changed too much. Hopefully, he didn't tell me it, and it changed the day after he said that. but maybe.
Does my map of the Pathfinder, does it find anything else? Like, can I use it to find something else?
It specifically was to find your brother
Okay.
because it has to break non-detection. That's why it was a powerful.
Hear me out.
You basically
Send
asked for
your
an item that
brother.
could track something with a spell that normally couldn't.
Oh, gotcha.
There we
Okay. Good.
That
I was
will
like,
fall
hey,
in
we can use it to
Send your brother and son, because he has to be with him, into the court of the Moonlit King Roach.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
The Moonlit Roach. He's no
Stillwater
king.
Harbor is where she's from. And you
We
are
call
looking
upon you
for...
to honor your
No.
Not you. I know you won't.
What is this lady's name? I think she is the...
We have like Strom here if our ship needs like good word behind it or something.
Is it Mariel
No one trusts me. And they're
Henia?
right.
Maybe,
You
yeah.
got a green.
It's like
You got
the
you.
enchanter, the
Yes.
Ember Watcher.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was
Oh,
definitely an
so-
enchanter lady.
Old companion in arms of Decadix Dad.
Because
Yeah.
Yes. So that would be
You got Krasnak who will cheat you
this
blind.
name. I'll paste it. I'll chat it to Tom so you can spell it out to you.
Okay.
So,
Oh, look at that. What's
do we know where in the Feylands the Spring Court is located, or where we would go to find the path? Where Toast know that.
She
Probably.
said she knows.
I've probably forgotten.
You're talking about
That's
the
what
Shadow
it was.
Road, right?
No, the Spring
How to get to the spring
the
court.
spring
Oh,
court.
how to get the
Let's
Spring
go.
Court? Spring Court holding. You would have to. You would have to be able to
Mariel Hanali.
gain entrance into the harbor of the Spring Princess Holdings.
Yeah.
Which you could probably do, but there are always the mists.
Yep.
Get a
Right.
message
So you're
to
going to
Joanne,
have
she'd
to
love hear
probably
from us again.
approach the mists and bid
Get a message
entrance.
back.
No, I'd
So I
rather-
would know where the mists are.
Oh yeah, they're all around. Like the mists around.
No, I would. Yeah, I would know where to go to run into them. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you would. So you could take that. You could take the approach by sea, and you could sail in.
We could do. There you go. I'll let you know that, Captain, if you ask.
But you're going to have to stop at the mists and then.
Yeah. Then we have to prepare for the price.
So, Johnny, they left the frisbee at the door for you.
Yeah.
Wait, you just take him outside?
Just real quick.
God damn, I took him out. I just, you know,
That frisbee might need to be.
The frisbee's on the other side, right? It's not inside the house because they will eat the frisbee.
It's on the other side.
Okay.
Also, pretty sure they dropped the frisbee in a pile of poop outside.
There's these other little frisbees. Who knows which one it was?
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot of frisbees full of food.
Yep, it's poop frisbee.
Okay.
Poople.
So, your guys' plan, as I understand it, is to sail to the lands of Mithras
Yes.
and bid entrance to the Spring Prince's holdings,
Yes.
and to enter to get to the harbor, and then from there to make your way to the Heartless Queen's manor.
Yep.
Indeed.
And because the plan then from there is clean up my business,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're gonna try to see from there to get access to the shadow roads to get to the Winter King
Okay.
area.
For getting to the Shadow Road, you could, Owl's daughter could probably take you from there. Okay. All right.
It's just the spring would be a better way to get access to them.
Well, it'd be a way to get into Mithras. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm down. All right. Let's do this.
Going home.
It's a distance. It's a distance. to get there.
Downtime, baby.
Oh yeah. You can fly most of the way there. Obviously, you have to sail in.
Wash our rations too, though.
So the Princess Holdings
Fishing
is going to
lines,
be
like
here
the old days.
to the north of the Maelstrom
The
Sea.
long ones.
You guys are here. Let me just count out the days. You can move
Could
8.
also detour in Freeport along the way.
We get
So they go
plus.
straight
We
to
get
Freeport.
advantage and +1 hex on sea
What do you want?
travel.
So let's. So you just move. You move the dates up.
It's an
5
option.
days,
I'm just
right?
putting it out there.
So we move the dates up 5 days to where you currently are. So from the 19th to move up 5 days.
Yeah, we're at the 24th
Okay,
now.
I'm gonna start counting out how many days of travel. It's gonna be 1.
No. I don't think your dad would like a stomach.
Jesus Christ.
You're going to the other side of the world
It's just like going from the Great
on a
Britain to the
flying
US.
ship with extended speed, which is fast, right? This is normally like 30 days worth of travel.
Yeah, it's like instead of the Mayflower, we're taking the Titanic.
How close are we to your wedding?
It's still a few months off.
Okay.
I might very well die before then.
Yeah.
We're going to take care of
Yes.
the Mithras Court before then, and who knows who will survive that.
10,
Yeah, theoretically. I just break
11.
It's your destiny to kill the roach. There.
I mean,
Well-
he killed my brother, so I want him dead.
If you're not
Go
picky,
on.
I'm happy to do it too.
Okay, 13 days.
13 days.
13 days to get all the way towards
Wrap around.
where you think you need to
Johnny, you want any chocolate?
What cow
No, thank you.
be. I'll take a little bit.
It's sugar.
No.
That'll take us to
There you go.
the last day of the month is Opa 37 to get there. which would be end of the month that you were told to get your brother back by.
Mm-hmm.
Be cutting it close.
Mm-hmm.
We could detour somewhere. I don't care if we wanted to.
So, Tony, by the way, I assume that my blessing from the Moon King for haste once a month won't work either.
It's gonna have a problem.
It's probably gonna fucking slow me.
That I good for mentioning that. Yeah, that sucks. His blessing is because just like your power's refreshing, that also is one of the refreshes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
You gotta pound down the road. You owe me a haste, Nebraska. I don't even care if you're king.
I have a
You
list of
spout out like
grievances.
100 bug-like things out of your sides.
Oh, just kill me.
Now you have haste. Oh God, take it back.
No.
He does it back.
He doesn't cast haste. He creeps out enough that you just move faster on your own. And then he's this whole man.
So you'd go from a snake to a centipede or a millipede.
Why?
Too many legs.
Stop it, stop it,
Snake
stop
to
it.
nightmare.
Big millipede.
Are you saying I'm not nightmare fuel
I
already?
mean, it'd be
You
worse.
insult me, sir.
So when he excludes all these bugs, it makes people move faster away from him.
That's
I like that. I like the image of a millipede.
Reverse still got like PTSD from that fucking pit in Maladax area. I'm pretty sure it was.
oh yeah.
The key to the swarming scarabs. I went swimming with a fire shield and it was horrible.
Okay, so there you are at the.
Let's just
Oh,
do
wait,
the
wait,
spring
wait.
card. Gotta do some time first.
Let me make sure I'm pointed at the right one.
Somebody grab me another one.
Of those.
Yep, please.
Yes.
I always say please.
Dun,
It's right
so,
there.
oh, that was
Right in the door.
Coke.
on the other end.
In the door.
So I gotta flip that around.
There's some in the door too. At the very top.
Actually,
Those are vanilla.
I
Yeah.
stand
You want vanilla
corrected.
Joe?
It was 12 days.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong side of
welcome.
the world.
Oh, so
Yeah. Because the map for the Summer Queen one, it goes the other way, but it's meant to be flipped.
Okay. So,
Spring.
second to last.
No.
day.
It's just the way the maps are positioned,
Mm.
and I can't flip them. So
I blame Zoidberg.
I might try to flip it later, just to unfuck my.
You get there with 2 days to spare for you.
Good thing we're on a mission.
So you guys,
a day and a half just outside
I would
territory.
like plot encounter dice. So I'm gonna need everyone to roll me the following die.
Are we gonna do
A
downtime
D12?
after that?
Yes. I just want to see this stuff happen during the downtime in a flavor. I want a D12, a D10, and a D8.
D12,
How soon do we want to fight Bravaxis again?
D10, and a D8.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Trey?
D10, D12, D8.
Yep.
Excellent. Ooh. Are not confident. Plot dice. Rolling dice to see what happens in the plot.
They're up to something.
Okay. Okay. Who rolled what for a D12? 1,
12.
12,
11.
7,
6.
11, and 6.
Rutherford,
Uh,
D12.
I got a 7 for D12.
okay, that's good. Shit. Give me a second. I gotta write these down. Flip me. Where? Okay. 12. Okay, D10. Okay. Okay.
8.
Okay. That is a.
Oh, Crivens.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
And the D8.
Oh my.
6.
Is that really how you do
Okay.
these?
Okay.
You don't do them like this?
I mean, if it was just by itself, yeah. But since it's not, it needs to continue.
It's an 8.
Oh my god. So, oh, Jesus.
Okay.
It's common sense.
Who do we blame?
This is how
Quentin
I do
Tarantino.
it.
You better stop.
I meant the die rolls, but yeah,
I
that's
don't
Oh,
do it
yeah.
like that.
Look, you're thinking about this too hard.
No, I'm not. This is adequate level of thinking.
Adequate.
So,
Adequate.
what are you doing during downtimes?
Language.
Language, okay.
You're gonna master it during this.
Hope so.
Getting a little suspicious hanging out with my bro so much.
Mm-hmm.
Medium
Tell you
shield
all.
master.
Beam shield master. All right.
Armor. master.
Rutherford, I assume
Whatever.
you're
Oh,
continuing
yes,
with
armor.
the gun.
Yep.
Matt,
Blind fighting?
line fighting.
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
Martial adept with Matt also, and maybe having a scene with him afterwards, if possible.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sir, you're causing a scene.
A kerfuffle, even.
Or a fracas.
So Matt and you have both.
Get a hurry up
rolled
wagon at the end of that.
Okay.
Don't like that.
Oh, I bet it is. I take it back. I don't want to see it. It's okay. It's okay.
I wanna do the language thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna do medium armor battle of master. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna do you two last,
No, good.
All right. She said.
and I will do Rutherford second from last.
Yes, Scarlett did say that.
And yes, that will be fair. So, starting with you. Go ahead and roll me your check.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You do get the +2. Keep in mind for that. Equip.
That'll be 26.
Jesus Christ. 5, 6, 7 times 2, 14 successes. I don't know. Learn 2 languages.
14 successes plus the 5 I already had.
See, is there any other language those two know that he's studying with?
I don't know.
Do you need to know Old Sylvan?
No.
I already know Sylvan.
They invent a new language that only they know.
What's the? You already did
Clean
this?
off.
Learn deep speech from
Like Abu Dhabi.
Toast there.
You can-
It really will hurt your vocal cords. Just
You
be
can,
warned.
yeah, you can easily have finished it out on your first one and fucking start on another language. What other languages do you want to know? Look at the world map. Let me know. There's every country has its own language.
Got it?
Well,
Learn any Fey
If we go to
languages? yet?
Brillian. If we, if you know,
Are there any areas you've gone into? You didn't know any Mageocracy languages, right? That was kind of a headache.
like
Oh,
Carthalion.
yeah.
Carthalion.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you can learn Carthalion.
Yeah, deep speech hasn't really come up, has it?
Deep speech. Well, deep speech is more of like an eldritch thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, no, deep speech is the underwater tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Good thing we won't run into them many times soon.
and Mithras
again.
would be Mithrian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know Mithrian?
Well, Fey, the Feyish, like Sylvan.
Oh, Sylvan. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so what'd you get?
I got a 14.
14. Okay, so it's 2 times 2. So that's gonna be 4. 4
Nice.
successes.
9 total.
There you go. Rutherford.
Rolling.
Do I learn 2 languages?
That was +9, right?
You would learn 2. Whatever went the CI and the next one.
So that'd be 21.
21. That would be 10 more successes. Additionally, during the night, while you fall asleep at your workbench, fervent in your work, right? You've been working tirelessly, non-stop on this gun, on this weapon. In your dreams, give me a minute. Let me look for who this is. Apologize.
I'm forgiven.
Would it be? It's one of these guys. Not that guy. Not that
Should
guy.
feel like a hardcore.
That guy's nightmare fuel. No.
The language should be
No.
Mageocracy.
Carthal? It's Carthal.
How do you spell
Carthalion.
that?
C-A-R T-H.
Give me a sec.
A-
Sorry for the wait here.
How dare you?
America. It would be, which one would it be? Let me see, which one would you,
I thought you had cards already.
Nope.
you're looking for not
So-
him.
Azunian, Burnian, Carthonian.
Oh, yeah, it
Draconic,
might be him.
Valerian,
One
Grigaldonian,
might be him.
Kinkusangan,
Would it be him?
Sovereign,
Would it be this?
Median, Mwangi,
Yes.
Nandian,
It would
Phantom,
be-
Rokuganian, Sai, Sylvan, Vidalcan, and Ysarian.
Okay.
Damn.
Trey, as you are dreaming,
Shortcut.
you find yourself in a vivid dream. You are flying through an infinite void of space.
Ooh.
As you do, you dream that you are flying closer and closer to a great mass. As you do, this massive form is maybe 200 feet tall, made of solid metal robotic parts. They have a domed cowl body. I would say almost like a helm. And inside this helm are 4 heads, one pointing at each direction, each with red glowing eyes. A humanoid-like top to the face, but where the mouth is, there is nothing but like red or metal ribbons, and behind it like a speaker-like mouth. The being has 4 arms and 4 legs, each at a diamond-like intersection, opposite of the other of the 4 heads. The body is kind of female-looking in bodice, but the skirt that they wear is made of shields, 4 shields intersecting. You see red ribbons, lines of energy shooting out of the fingers and of the 4 arms in all directions. The red eyes flash at you. As they do, as the eyes flash at you, there are designs in the flashing of the eyes. The designs come at you, fall through your mind. You feel inspired. You see schematics in your brain. Things come together. When you awaken, you have had a mental breakthrough on how to create this item. You gain 10 more successes.
Woohoo!
Nice.
That's 31 out of 50. I'm over halfway there.
Nice.
You've been visited by something. Something.
The god of boom boom.
The Deus Ex Machina.
Thank you.
Literally.
So, next up is...
Me, probably. Since you want to do their scene.
Yeah.
17.
17 for
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer. So that is 3 times 2, 6 more successes.
Correct.
A week into your training, as you are battling each other, two beings teleport to the ship together. One is a normal human height, blackish hair but with whiter streaks in it, a little balding. Has a fishing pole in his hand, is wearing a weathered cloak, and almost immediately tries to make a beeline towards, and then notices he's way over the water. Kind of sighs to himself, turns back to you, and it is the fisherman. He did not come alone. Standing beside him is a large elven man with one arm.
Yep.
Hit the camera.
Oh, I
Half an ear.
Almost did.
Your father, Rentisius. Rentisius says, the fisherman has brought me word of some of your deeds. You've done well. Penwar asked a favor. He had a similar dream as the fisherman. A personal favor to my master and Mr. the fisherman. He wanted me to train you both. There's a dark horizon. He dreams one of you is going to die within the year.
Oh, fun. I mean,
Oh, you're serious?
So, as he reaches in, pulls out a giant sword in one arm. Who's first?
this is when we die. Within a year. It's actually within like 20 goddamn seconds.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Within the
He's not
year.
gonna let his master be wrong.
So, both of you roll to see how well you do. Give me that training that you do. You both are now training with the Red Razor.
So, do you want us to roll what we rolled for downtime?
Roll before. Just see how well you do in that training. You get the advantage.
Won't need it. 27, natural 20.
27, natural 20. Jesus Christ.
16.
The other arm.
I'm happy to show up for the
16.
last one.
Nice, with the advantage. All right.
Yep.
And the +2.
Oh, +2?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be 18.
Yeah, same amount. Okay. So, Matt, because you rolled on the D10, the number I had, 27 is going to be 7 successes. So times 2, it's times 3.
21.
21 successes.
Damn.
Johnny, you rolled on the D12, which is 16, is 3 successes, times 3 is 9, plus 10 because you rolled on the D12 for the inspiration, just like Rutherford rolled. You have 19.
I only needed 8 more. I have now martial adept.
Okay. You do well. You hold up since you have more fighter levels, right? You hold up a little bit better than Johnny's character does, but not much really in retrospect. You guys are doing very well. He does beat the crap out of you guys a couple days, but you do hold your own. You nail him a couple times. You guys, at this point, you are very adept fighters. You land blows on him. He can kind of take the both of you at a time, but you guys can give just as good as you get. That natural 20, you nail him a couple days. Like you clock him very well. You catch him by surprise. He's not used to your style. Yours, he knows your style because he's been taught in your style. So he's used to countering that style because he's sparred Penwar for years. But together, very good. Just like you guys did in the dream several times. It's just now it's in person.
And also, I don't embarrass myself.
You don't. You did very well. 16 is pretty darn good.
Yeah, I can go toe-to-toe with my old man now, no big deal, yeah.
Pick your maneuvers there, sir.
Yes.
All right. You got to be getting close to
I'm at 41 of 50.
Oh,
So,
so fucking close.
a little bit more.
So close. All right. Okay. You guys find yourselves the morning of. The day before, the fisherman and Rentisius teleport away. Spent about a good 10 days with Rentisius. He would have to teleport back every once in a while. He'd come back and there'd be like an arrow in his shoulder and he'd pull it out. But outside of that, you have the majority of his time during the day.
It's like getting pulled out of class. It's like, you got a call from your teacher. Come on, let's go. The decay has to charge the ship's engines. No time goes. Okay.
Every time he comes back with McDonald's.
Okay, so you guys find yourselves in front of the mists of Mithras. This is a known barrier. Ships get lost in the mists without being bid entrance. You know it is a mystical protection over the country.
Yep.
Armies have marched into the mist and never came back.
Nope.
It is a physical protection. It is impassable.
Nope.
Nearly.
Guess we better turn around.
All right, 2 days until you run out of time.
So, as you guys wait there and bid entrance, how do you beckon the Spring Corps? What is the procedure? What do you do? What is fayish and makes sense?
What month is it?
End of Zofa.
Zofa, and that's what season is this?
Zofa is deep winter.
Deep winter. All right. So
This is the heart of winter's power.
we would probably then.
Worst time for the lucky guy.
Right. And he got killed in the heart of his power.
So Zofa winter. Are
Look
we?
at me, my head's full of juicy memories. I hope no face show.
So many treasured memories I would never want to lose.
Help me, big Fay brother. I'm stuck in the washing machine. Anyway, no.
Oh my god.
So
It took me that. Oh, God.
since it's winter, Bernard and I will probably gather some flowers that grow in the winter season. So probably some white ones.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd probably have to like hold it out and then say something along the lines of in Sylvan. We'd say, like Prince of Spring, Prince of the season in which things come back, Prince of Renewal. We bid thee allow us entrance into these lands so that we may see our heartless mistress.
Yeah.
And we'd hold the flowers out. And I would think that because of our attunement with the season of spring, the mist would probably come around out on our hands, touch the flowers, and then the flowers disappear. Like the flowers are almost like a bribe to open the gates.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And depending on the season, the color of the flowers changes.
The flowers are turning at you and yelling the whole time.
Don't worry, I'm making you more flowers.
Please get them out of here.
Roll me a charisma check. This isn't a roll for failure. This is a roll to see how well it goes.
Yeah, we would try to do it kind of calm but serious.
Okay.
Charisma check.
Yeah, so it's your charisma modifier.
Okay. That is a 14 total.
14. Good. The mists slowly extend themselves out like a hand-like wisp reaches out over the ship and comes down upon it.
Mm-hmm.
As it does, the fog envelops the ship. The mists grow denser around your hands, and they almost feel like shackles holding your hands there.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel a pulling sensation, and the flowers turn into mist themselves and are added to the mists, protecting Mithras. Like Moses with the seas, starts as a sliver around you and begins to grow. As it does, it is not cold. Warm summer winds greet you through this sliver, blowing out into these winter lands. The sun, a separate sun, shines inside this opening, like a dome opening before you, just wide enough for a single ship to pass through. You hear the singing of seagulls echoing something coming through, calling to others in the distance. You see far in the distance a glowing beacon. Even though it's day, a beacon coming out, guiding you towards the Summer Prince's holdings.
Mm-hmm.
which is the name of the capital of the Spring Court. So, what do you do?
Both Bernard and I will kind of turn around and kind of look at the rest of the crew and go, "Welcome to Mithras. Welcome to the home of the Spring Court." And then I'll look at my brother and go, "I didn't want to come home yet."
I didn't either, but Toast, if we don't, I don't think you'd ever be able to go anywhere again.
It's true.
I don't know how much longer you have. At this point, you do notice it has creeped up on you more. You've been holding off on it,
Yeah.
but it's been progressively getting worse.
got a
And you
full
can almost
body
sense
gun.
where your brother is now within like a quarter-mile radius. You can just feel it. Okay.
Suits.
Great man.
So,
Like a tracksuit with a hood.
Yeah.
as you guys sail in,
Is is Mithras where only the Spring Court is, or
Mithras is all of
All
the
of them?
Phalanx. They're
all the
in there.
phalanx.
okay?
The lands are Mithras of the lay of the
Except for the Summer
four
Court. Okay.
directional courts. Now, the Summer Court does have his lands here, but he does have his own. He had his own holdings in the Illidan Woods. He did. Now it's Barovia.
Yeah.
It's always broken.
So Mithras is all, but yeah, we're like, this is the spring part.
Okay.
This is the spring part. I have a map of Mithras, and if they Spring Court has its own section.
I remember seeing it.
I guess that's less geographical, more like the physical place on this plane that you would find Mithras if you had to.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Like a filter. Apply Mithras filter.
yeah. It's like a giant demi-plane just over an area. Okay.
This is springtime, so Easter. Everywhere.
I'm going to use the bathroom again. When I come back, we'll pick up in the Spring Prince's holdings. Sound
Fresh, clean, and
Hooray!
You guys have finally arrived. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Springtime.
Let's see.
And all the faith.
Winterland's a fine land to invade.
Oh,
When a young man
funny
stops,
enough, when I uploaded it to YouTube, we did get a copyright claim from the owners of Eminem for the one time we sung 8 Mile. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Granted, we're not monetized on that channel, but still, if we ever were, he's gonna get the money. Oh, yeah.
Gold dagger.
I'm just picturing like the spring court itself looks like almost like the Shire, but slightly wrong because it's still it's still too perfect. Like it's Easter commercial perfect.
No weeds.
Yeah, no weeds, but like all the if it looks like it's wild growing, it still looks fake.
The grass looks like the grounds of a golf course.
Yeah. Like
Everybody's a little too friendly.
And the bunnies are hopping around, but after a while you notice it's in the same pattern every time.
Like vines.
Yeah. Like they just somehow look like bunnies. There's all plants and there's rain, but it falls perfectly up and down, straight down. Yeah, but I imagine it's everything's growing and green and on the verge of bursting. Not quite the flower almost blooming.
Like super green, like a Vietnam.
Yes. But yeah, the idyllic English countryside is what I'm thinking. At least parts of it are. Other parts, lush jungle, but it's all that verge of.
Like somebody thought the color mess with the modern settings.
Yeah. It's all too sharp. Yeah, they took HD and added an extra D. Yeah, I just like the idea that it all has this feeling of it's ready to start, but no one's going to start. Yeah. But
Okay, we're back. You guys pull up to the summer. You guys pull in to the Spring Princess Holdings. It is a gigantic city with a large outer wall made of this greenish colored stone, much like a shaped to look like a living hedge. There is a large castle made of green glass.
Like a greenhouse, yeah.
Yeah, and probably other sharp, angular pieces of glass for like the wall. Very glass ornate.
Sweet.
In the distance, it's on a high hill that overlooks the city. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about a 14 port dock in the Summer Princess Holdings. 5 of the slots are taken by various other ships of different designs. Some of Elysium make, and one of Brilliant make. Oh, it is a gigantic. It takes up 2 slots in the dock, but it is a gigantic metal boat. It is huge. You guys have. I think you guys saw this boat once in the distance before.
It's the boat that kidnapped Harambe / we saw it go by. Okay.
It is impossibly big. It is easily
And it's here.
12 times the size of your ship. This is. It is a giant steamboat.
Me too.
So you guys pull in.
Finally, common ground.
You guys pull into the docks. Is there anything of note you guys do when you pull into the docks?
Throw the harbor master. It's tradition. We have.
Depends. What's he look like?
What? Isn't that one guy from your town?
It's like
actually is him. What?
it's like a Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny thing. They all look the same. Hello, harbor master, and up you go.
And as is tradition,
Whoosh. Thank you, Lord Smoot. I will now scream as I am thrown into the water. Ah! This is the way. You can see the one time Smoot doesn't do it. It's like, guys, we gotta find the harbor master.
I got it. I'm Jones, man. I'm Jones.
Okay, we found his dock worker.
The harbor master is a. Let me pull up her details.
Yeah, throw him in.
Is a small. You would almost think they're elven, right? Anytime I say elven, they're not quite elven. They're sheep. So much like Toast. Some of them may have more pointed ears, right? But they always have an off look, very angular features. They could easily be mistaken for elves, except you know them to be sheep. These ones have more gentle features, right? Where those of the Winter Court have more shark-like features. They're more sharp features, more angular features. These ones are more softer, more rounder, more welcoming, right? More human, more closer towards A Midsummer's Night's Dream than something out of I wouldn't say your nightmares, but you know what I mean. That would be more Autumn Court, the Court of Change. Small woman, exceptionally fit. She is wearing multiple layers of green and white and blue obviously the multicolored shawl. She's wearing a turban. Okay. That mostly covers her face. All right then. You can tell she has black hair underneath it, and gray art and gray eyes. As you walk forward, they will, a dock will just extend itself. A plank will extend itself from the dock and tie itself to the side of your ship. There are ropes on the dock that tie up your ship itself as it comes in. Instead of people, the ropes just do it themselves.
Why do I feel like we're in an anime right now?
As she,
It's like a Studio Ghibli film.
as she walks up in her little form, she will say in Sylvan, "Welcome. Your offering has been accepted. Of course, your docking fee will be charged when you leave. How long will you be staying in the Summer Prince's holdings?"
Spring Prince?
No, sorry, Spring. Sorry.
How long?
The Spring
Do
Prince's
you
holdings.
speak Sylvan? No. And you do?
I do.
You
Yes.
do?
The tongues.
Yes, okay.
Helmet
No,
tongues.
you do. So just the captain. Okay. Captain, how long were you planning on... Captain, how long were you planning on staying here?
It's entirely up to how long your business takes, isn't it? Say we're at the mercy of Her Majesty for our stay.
We are going to be here as long as Her Majesty the Hottest Queen allows.
All right. I'll write this down for when you pick your ship back up. We'll charge you.
Yes.
All right.
Don't want to be here.
Glad you're happy about it. So am I. So, all right then.
They're all like this.
Welcome all to the Spring Prince's holdings. Feel free to trade, do whatever it is you need necessary. You are bid welcome in his lands as long as you hold to his rules and laws.
Yes, seems spiel.
So she's like, okay.
I'm just gonna walk
around.
past her at this point.
Should we
I'm
She
leaving.
just
Let her
walks
know
up.
that we asked for an audience with Joy, or
Pretty sure that they know we're here.
Oh yeah. I have no doubt.
She walks off. She scribbles it down. She takes off.
Hopefully Toaster Bernard have a idea for how to see the Queen. You're running out of time, aren't you?
No, I'm pretty sure she knows I'm here and is waiting for us already. As you probably now notice, like all the flowers.
They all turn to you and
Oh yeah,
nod.
yeah.
They're nodding. Uh-huh.
Well, lead the way, brave toast.
the brave,
That's you.
So
the brave little toast.
currently you're in the dock and trade district right now.
Yeah.
There is
So we're in this- so we have
Weaver's Hook, right, which is majority of like kind of like a merchants district
Mhm.
downtown.
Okay.
There's the Castle Ward, which is more where like the higher ranking Fae would probably live, and then there's Milk Reach, which is where kind of the lower class, the lower Fae would live.
The queen. Go ahead.
To the what was your question first?
I was gonna say the queen's not here though. She lives. So basically, I think what we're gonna do.
If you were to try to visit Joy, Joy would be here.
Okay.
Possibly the king of Spring would
Ooh.
be here.
I don't
The
mind her.
princess may or may not be
I
here.
don't like her.
If she's not here, then she's probably in Hamlet.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking then. Would I know that you guys want to talk to Joy?
He was just someone I thought would help to get to there.
Oh.
Otherwise, a particular
Yeah.
purpose to speak with him.
You know what?
I don't like Joy, so I'm
No.
not like
No, that's
trying
fine.
to.
Right. Here's
That's
what
where I
I'm.
was getting
Here's
to
what I'm
her.
gonna do.
Listen, you.
I'm gonna try
Not
to
who?
see who to talk to
Yeah.
to like
She's so
get
romantic,
us.
Joy.
Like, hey, we need to get to the
I don't
Queen
remember
City,
anything about that trip.
and then we need to secure an audience with her. That kind of dealio.
Okay, so you're gonna try to find someone to talk to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be kind of like
'Cause I
my
don't have
attitude's gonna
memories
be
back.
like that. You know, the teenager who doesn't want to be here just wants to go home.
Like he was outside the city. Super.
Okay.
No, let's go talk.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a information gathering. So it'd be a persuasion check with disadvantage
Oh Jesus!
because you don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm very reluctant. Oh damn it! 21.
I'm too good at this.
Damn it!
The one time you don't want to get there, on time you keep getting nothing but green lights.
Yeah, damn it! Because I'm like, yeah, I want any excuse. Like, oh, no, she's not home. Let's just never come back. Oh, called, left a message. Guess she's dead.
Because how could that go wrong?
Yeah. Let's just leave. Everyone's probably like happy and
You want us
nice.
to leave you here?
Does our Dragon Slayer sword work on Bandersnatch?
Just want to get this.
Well,
done.
fun fact, we don't have a Dragon Slayer sword.
And you guys don't.
Bravaxis stole it.
The dragon stole the Dragon Slayer sword.
Correct.
We are the best at this.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
Oh, that's right. I was going to talk to that dude in Joseph and see if I can get him to write me another one. A great sword this time, though.
You, man.
What
make
happened
me-
to that last one I gave him? Well, funny thing.
You know how it's designed to kill the dragon? So we gave it to the dragon first.
So apparently it's a dragon attracting sword.
Then we're gonna go kill him.
You might have a claim involved with that one.
If you insure it,
As you do make your way here and you try to look for someone who might know, as reluctant as you are,
Yes.
almost as if the flowers guided him,
Of course they did.
you see a Kenku
Ooh.
with a Kenku who you know. It is one of.
Yeah.
It is one of the Queen's knights.
Oh, jeez.
His Excellency Silverwing, Herald of the Spring Melt, Knight of the Gilded Scroll, Malgrave of Ravens. His feathers are dusted with gold. He stands about 3 feet tall. His beak and talons are obsidian.
Like this.
But yes, he has black beak and black talons, but he has kind of like golden feathers, like a hawk almost. And he is wearing a greenish colored armor made of what looks like leaves, but you know to be hard as steel. And yeah, he's coming around the corner as he does with his pike. And he seems to be following the singing flowers as they are guiding him somewhere. And he literally walks up to you.
Hello, Silverwing. Yes, it's me, Norhagen Toast. Yes, this is my brother Bernard Toast. Yes, we have business with the Queen. Yes, we want to see her.
The head tilts. The head nods. He turns around. His body turns around, his head doesn't.
Oh, great.
And he starts walking in a direction with the head looking at you.
All right, everyone. Follow my friend Silverwing.
Oh, he's your friend. That's good.
So we should leave instructions with the rest of the crew to not
Don't
make any
leave the ship.
deals. Don't.
Just
Basically.
try not to socialize.
Yes. You must buy something, make sure it's only in cash and you have it in writing. That's all you're exchanging for.
Get
Any
a
goods.
receipt.
Yes.
May I have your attention?
They're tricksy folks.
Owl's daughter will volunteer to stay behind for now until you decide to go to the Winterlands.
Yeah.
And she will make sure, she'll chaperone those who go to make sure they do not make deals with the Spring Court.
Excursion parties, please. This cruise is taking a dark turn.
Chaperone for the school field trip.
So, yay, Silverwing.
Okay. He starts walking outside the city.
Yay.
Past the road called Two Churches, a small town outside of.
It's only one church in the town.
There's only one thing to worship here, and that's Titania.
Yeah.
He walks, and he keeps walking. His head always pointed towards you guys as his body walks the other direction.
So, Silverwing. Wait. Does he have enough words to speak to him? Okay. So, Silverwing, have things here been good or bad since I have left? And I'm basically trying to say enough words that he could use if he had to respond.
His head tilts left and right. His eyes blink. He keeps walking.
Kenku
pipe.
live to be
Crap.
100?
What?
Do Kenku live to be 100?
It's in the Fey realm. I have no idea what.
Fair.
We don't even know what time it is here.
Time is wibbly wobbly.
It's been 6 weeks
Jeremy
already. God.
Barry.
In Kenku sign language.
Oh no.
Seriously, what are his chances?
That's great.
Pulls out a piece of paper. It's literally a betting chart, right? The odds are not that good.
What's up, Smoot?
I'm down for 100.
Down 100 for against.
And this is the trees that we have.
Better odds.
Oh, they're blooming.
Oh
This
yes,
is
yeah.
the
All the
green
odds are
grass,
against.
and it's
right now.
blooming.
Go for it.
10 to 1. 10 to
Go
1.
for it.
Are you betting money, memories? What are you betting?
Money.
Just money?
Just
Okay.
money.
Just
Come on,
money.
memories.
Okay.
Play some fast.
Not like you
like
ever
a-
needed them.
Kind of like a sad look. Like, all right, fine, 100 gold on money.
Money.
You could bet for his
Regular
memories.
old metal currency you can get anywhere.
At least it's not iron.
Um,
Hate iron.
Cold.
You guys are going to. He's going to keep walking. It begins to slowly become night, and he keeps walking.
Are you sure we should be following
Are
this?
we getting tired?
Oh yeah, like it's. You guys have been walking for about a solid 8 hours at this point, in your gear, right?
He doesn't stop at all.
Not even fucking halted.
This is one of those fade tricks, isn't it?
Oh, probably.
Great.
Yeah, we walk a lot for 8 hours to get absolutely nowhere.
And this isn't like a City of L thing where like the sun is always there.
No, the sun is setting.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
starting to become dusk.
I wasn't sure if it
It's-
was like, yeah, the sun's there, but it's getting
warm,
dark. So
it's
what
warm
the
at
hell?
night. It's a good like 75, maybe 68 degrees at night, right? It's like a good solid spring, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't get very cold, but it is. He keeps walking.
I imagine, like,
Do you guys stop at any one point, or do you follow him through the night?
ooh, we'd have to roll for exhaustion, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'm in no hurry.
I think our rest would be a short one. Oh. She knows we're here, so I would hope she gives us a little time to get away.
But should just be happy to leave us here in the woods.
She might.
Could this be one of those like taboo things where it's like she's gonna get pissed at us for
That's what
stopping?
I'm afraid of, is that she's waited this long, it might not be good to keep her waiting. Well, chaps, I'm afraid we might have to keep walking through this pleasant and beautiful evening. Not a single stupid wave around.
Did you have your
Ground.
giant sloth to ride?
Dude, can we stop for a while?
You could cut that tree down to make a mast, but no, can't
He's
be
been walking with purpose, with his head toward you guys the whole time, just not
Really
even.
uncomfortable.
stupid mountain.
Keep going.
All right. But I just want to say again,
Feathers are gold, but he's
it's not like the sea. Stupid. All this ground in the way.
God damn it.
It's true. It's
Then we
true.
realize he doesn't actually have wings even.
Ah!
Okay, you guys are gonna walk through the night. I'm gonna need a series of checks. Since you guys are trudging, right? I'm gonna say that's athletics, right?
Oh,
So I'm gonna want an athletics check. I am going to want, obviously, a Constitution saving throw, right?
Okay.
And probably a... What else would be appropriate? Would be a...
Survival.
Yeah, survival sounds about right. Long marching, making sure your boots are right. So, yeah.
Gee.
Okay, so that's athletics check, con save, survival
Right.
check.
Yeah.
Athletics first.
Wow.
Okay. If everybody's ready,
Okay.
okay.
Almost.
Athletics 10.
Okay.
Con save 14.
Okay.
Survival 23.
Jesus. Okay.
And that's my worst one. I have a 13 for con save.
Walking through the night, as you've been walking with the athletics check at 10, you said? Okay.
Hi, puppy.
So with the 10, you're having trouble. Your armor's kind of shifted a lot over time. So you're going to have a -1 to your AC until you take a long rest,
Mhm.
right? With the con save, you just make it. So you are not exhausted yet. You not suffer exhaustion. You made the survival, no issue, so no penalty to your skill checks.
Nice. Athletics was 17.
You do not suffer a penalty to your AC.
Nice. Con was 15.
You do not get exhaustion.
And survival was 23.
You do not suffer any issues. You've done this before. You've done this before. It's another long trek.
Wish I'd rolled more.
Rutherford.
Then I could die.
Athletics is 14.
Okay.
Oops, I'm sorry. I should have.
Constitution save is 10.
Okay.
And survival is 17.
Okay. Your armor is made for long distances, right? You're probably wearing. I assume you're wearing your robot gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're fine. No issue there.
Forgot what
But definitely, like, the walking has gotten you. You suffer 1 level of exhaustion currently.
Exhaustion. Where are you? There you are. Boop.
Matt.
Athletics was 11.
Okay.
Constitution was 17.
Okay.
And survival was 12.
Okay. -1 penalty to your AC until you take a long rest. You are not exhausted, but you do suffer you said a 12?
Yes.
12. You only suffer a -2 till you take a long rest to the checks of
oh, sorry.
wisdom-based checks. So like skills like survival or perception, that kind of thing.
Okay. I got a 26 athletics.
So I should have said the DCs and just let you guys know.
Yeah.
Hindsight being 2020, that would have been quicker. Okay, so
26 athletics.
you're perfectly fine.
22 con.
You're fine.
9 survival.
-2 to those wits-based checks.
Okay.
18 athletics,
Okay.
16 con,
Okay.
12 survival.
Okay. Just the -2 to those wits-based checks. Hindsight being 2020, I should have done it the other way.
I say you've done
Live and learn.
DCs before.
I've done DCs before. I don't know why I didn't do it.
For the suspense.
You want to shake things up a little.
I
And
guess.
individual
And I am
DCs for
shook.
each of us.
I
Yeah.
literally know better. I should have done it the other way. Anyway, hindsight, so it's 2020. You guys eventually do make it to. It is the morning of the next day.
Of course.
Thomas and Bernie are exhausted. They are not doing great. You guys have probably throughout the night taken turns holding the kid as you just drag him along.
Yeah.
Probably just holding him in your arms. He's not that heavy, but You guys are probably actually fucking Snoop could probably just easily go.
I can carry both of them.
Maybe that's why it was a 10, right? Because you're carrying physically 2 people, right? It makes sense that you only had a 10. You were just. It was awkward walking.
You're giving
carrying
Bernie a
2
piggyback was
people.
giving Thomas a
Especially
piggyback.
someone as tall as Bernard.
Who runs Bartertown?
So that makes sense.
Master, blaster.
Eventually,
Mini
you
Master
find yourselves in front of a giant hedge maze. The hedge maze seems to extend for quite a while. You would guess maybe a kilometer. And in the distance, you see a single large manor at the top of a large hill. The manor is beautiful white marble with red flowery banners. Even a kilometer away, visible in the distance. It is, I would say, I think it's 5 stories tall. So it is a full manor house. And all the way around the manor house, in almost a perfect circle, is this kilometer radius hedge maze. The Kenku stands at the gate. You notice that there are probably other roads that lead into the hedge maze. He stands at the gate of it. He taps his pike on the ground. As it does, the hedge maze gate clicks and opens. The hedge maze gate is made of cold iron.
Interesting.
It opens before you. His head finally turns around with his body and he stands against the side of the thing. It's a violent cracking sound as he's been holding his head there the entire
And
time.
you keep turning the way he turned initially, just a full 360.
Sure. I mean, it's fucking...
Like he stops and his body turns around and
Yeah, he stops, body turns back around to meet you guys. He stands there with his pike. He stands at attention. He's just standing guard at the gate while it's open.
So, what do you know of this maze, Toast?
Standard hedge maze with all the magical accoutrement and all that. We have to go through it to get to there. Is that about right, Silverwing?
Stares at you coldly.
Yep, that's what I thought.
If he was just going to take us to the hedge maze, we probably could have got here quicker through that one fellow in L. Assuming it's
Lang.
built.
So,
Useless. Alright.
anything, like secret-wise? Anything regarding...
Would I? Because I've left here.
The maze is where she has fun.
Yeah.
If you are welcome, the maze is welcoming. It's great. It's a wonderful time. The paths turn before you, and you find yourselves only in intersections that are in wonderful, beautiful places. If you are not welcome, or whether she just wants to fuck with you, it's going to be a terrible time. She puts horrible things in that maze.
Since
Great
though
things.
I am returning,
Mhm.
but because I have that Bandersnatch thing going on, and the Bandersnatch is like a special servant to her, would I have a little easier time getting through?
Oh no.
All right, so
So
I'm
I'm going to
gonna
cast foresight
I'm
before
gonna-
we go into the maze.
kind of let that all sink in and go.
Good.
Aha!
Good.
Oh no!
Before you do that, before we step in here, I would maybe pull out a new spell. I learned this last level up.
Okay.
Take 10 minutes to cast Legend Lore.
Ah.
See if I
What was
can't. Legend Lore.
Okay.
Name a place, person, object. Spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you name.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll dump
Roll
it. Everything
me.
you said, I'll dump out.
Roll me an Arcana check.
So in general, this could be really bad, everyone, because I'm not welcome. So
How
I'm
much
also not
you learn?
unwanted.
It does have an expensive component. Are you paying the component?
Yeah, that's incense, 4 ivory strips. Yeah, I'll pay that.
Okay. So you burn for the ivory
Just
strips.
imagine like coins disappear from your
it's
purse.
copper, not gold.
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah,
did
that's
that for my, yeah. Arcana. My best roll's 14.
14. You can ask me 3 questions about the hedge maze, which are germane to your entrance.
Gotcha. Let me just deduct my copper real quick.
Have fun, everyone. I am going to die.
Look, if you're gonna die, why are we here?
Go get him, Ray.
Insurance purposes. A little tiny memo pops up out of like a magical pager. In order to enact insurance policy, 2 witnesses must be present.
I got a whole bunch of areas, NPCs,
policy
just
invalidated.
stuff.
Good luck.
First question. What's the most dangerous thing to look out for in the maze?
Yourself.
No. The Bandersnatch.
Joke's on you, my shadow's already petrified.
That's true.
Got him.
If you kill me, I'll just float forever in the ethereal plane.
Let me see. I'm trying to look at this thing. Which
Live
one
in a
is it?
constant, agonizing void of nothing. I'm okay.
Yes.
Better than being burned for eternity.
What is the most dangerous thing in the grove?
Mm-hmm.
A gold dragon.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, oh boy.
She
I like that
has
there's no halfway here. It's
taken the heart of a gold dragon and bound it to her service. It is the most dangerous thing in the maze. Not only because it is a gold dragon, which is from Saphir, but also it can't die because it doesn't have a heart.
And it's pissed off.
So, and metallic dragons are worse than chromatic.
They're normally more powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's less of them, but they're more powerful.
Like Power Rangers. Gold and silver, better than regular colors.
Yep. Gotcha.
Once again, can we do that? Can we just become all like Rangers? We're all a different color.
Alright.
Maybe next campaign.
Yes!
And then somebody has to switch from green to white.
There's always like one. I've always noticed that. So there's always like everyone agrees to play like a homogenous class or race, and then there's one guy like, I'm gonna play a hobbit. Like, but we were all gonna play dwarves. What the fuck?
A hobbit raised by dwarves. Second question. Feel free to, offer suggestions.
You pretty much asked the one I was on.
What's
That's the dangerous.
It's the
the
second
safest
most
path?
dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, related to that, maybe. Are there any secret paths or shortcuts through any parts of the maze?
Yes, there are secret passages and secret areas.
Nate, good question. What's your next one?
Yes.
There is a place called the Hidden Grove. It is secreted away.
Oh, is that where the ambassador's thing is?
Hmm.
Because that opened up into like a little courtyard, didn't it? Within
It
the...
was like a little pool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that was part of that.
We should have gone to L to get our reward, and we could have gone there.
There's a place
Blame
called the Secret Grove,
There it goes.
which is said to. Really? That's Area 6. All right, fine. There's a place called the Secret Grove that is in here. If you find it, it is said to bear the fruit. It is said to be the home of the Queen's personal succubi and incubi courtesans.
Oh, yeah, so it was where the door opened in the ambassadors.
Uh,
Why don't you have a door to succubi and incubi?
To meet the queen.
It
They're
is
for
also
her,
a
not for
place
anyone
where
else.
the Queen hides the treasures of those that have died trying to pass through. So anyone that's died, normally their stuff is here. So this would probably be an area where there's treasure.
Search for treasure.
Yes.
There are other secret entrances as well. but really they have to do with the maze changes from time to time. And sometimes if you go through the wrong corridor, you're teleported to another area in the maze. It says it's almost pointless to keep a map.
Very true. The course of true love never did run smooth.
Well, you're the finest tracker in all the land, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to find a way through for us.
And conversely, if we do get in a spot of trouble, we
Shit.
could find a path that might teleport us somewhere slightly less hazardous.
True.
Run away, run away. Golden Dragon,
You
oh
do
God.
know you do know that teleportation out of sight is pointless in the maze.
What?
Okay.
As well as flight is impossible.
That's
and you
good.
can't climb the hedge.
Yeah.
The hedge will grow and the hedge will move you wherever it wants. You can do things within sight, but as soon as you're out of sight, space means nothing in a maze that has no depth.
It's like that stupid grass maze in the Isle of Dread. Or
Kinda.
the grass
Oh,
field.
yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Oh yes, because she.
The rope. Okay. You got. No, you
I found
did.
that
Where
funny
did you
shit.
go?
Like, I teleport. I go above it.
We're
All right,
sailing
then.
down.
You go above it. Everybody else is gone, but you went above it. You're fine.
All right.
All right, one more.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna say ask if we could fly over, but I already answered that. Oh. I'm also imagining that we would have now figured out then that.
Easiest path.
What if it changes that there isn't a consistent?
I'll give you that there isn't really an easier path. It's an actual maze.
Now, just based on what he said about the hedges, I don't like we couldn't cut our way through either.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like you would either attack us back or you'd cut through, but then you just like teleport somewhere else.
Probably.
Is there
Get tree striking.
any? Are there consequences for being in the maze too long, like a time limit?
Yes. Every day you're in the maze, you will age 10 years.
Ooh.
can't age.
If
And I live.
if the sun it doesn't take effect until the sun sets, but if the sun sets in the maze, you will age 10 years.
So
Except for obvious. Oh, you have the Codex Vitus.
Because of Night's Edge.
Oh, Knight's Edge makes you immortal. Shit, I thought you had the other Codex,
Yes,
which also
Toast-
makes you immortal.
That's
Toast
back on
and
our ship.
Bernard, are we
Oh shit.
semi-immortal?
Okay then.
So Toast and Bernard is Faye. Are we semi-immortal? Like, do we live a really,
You
really
live a
long,
really long time.
like longer than elves, right?
About the same.
Okay, never mind. And that's 10 years in the maze. So what happens outside? Same time.
You just age 10 years.
Oh, okay. So it's not like 10 years passes in outside world. 10
No,
years.
no. You just
Our
age
ship
10
is
years.
long gone.
Sounds like
Tony, I take that back, boy. That codex is in my hole, my portable hole. So I'm not leaving on the ship for Bravaxis to show up and just fucking.
At
Tom
this-
carries
at this
the
point,
bank with him.
Provaxis is a pretty good, like, alright, we're just robbing one place like every 8 months. These fuckers go around defeating shit, gathering powerful artifacts and money, and then we just try to find them and then rob them.
So we find the room of the most worthless person on the ship, hide all our important stuff there.
Oceans 11, 12, 13,
Wait a
14.
minute. That's my room.
You have room to spare, right, Toast?
Because my room doesn't get attacked.
Oh, yeah, they decided to kick in the other door. That was funny.
So, since you're human, how old approximately are you in game? Because you would be the one most affected by
You
that.
could ask if there's a way.
Young
20s?
T age like humans do.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Mid
it.
20s, I think.
Okay.
Since we're going in a maze, maybe ask: is there a way to mark where we've been so we don't cross our path again?
I just asked my third question.
Oh shiz! What was your third question?
You would understand that
Oh,
once you get out of sight, things shift.
I
behind
thought
you.
so. Damn it!
Markings would be.
So,
Takeda, if things take too long in this maze, there's a couple of scrolls in my bag. I want you to use one of them on me.
Firestorm. Okay.
That's what
I heard that too as your witness.
Flame strike.
So we
The scroll just says no, suck it.
you have that hanging over us some more so than others.
Don't look at me.
Okay then. So you'll die sooner. You'll die sooner. You'll live forever. Damn it. Decaying and I will just wait until time we catch us up.
lifespan.
Well, Rutherford too. He's human also, so.
Unless you decide to you can't even attune to that codex,
Oh,
right? Not
so
unless you
fucking
start
old.
like
Oh, God,
going
he's
to
dead.
the floor, like
At worst, at best, I can get my alignment maybe to like neutral-ish, something by now. But no, good. That's never
Give the rest of
happening.
us all of your items. Charity, 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 charity. Am I good yet? Is this enough?
You're getting paler. You're getting
how many
glowy and
orphans
holy.
do I not have to kill?
I didn't destroy that orphanage.
There you go.
It's gotta be worth something.
So it's 11:30. We are at the court of the Heartless Queen. You guys are at her hedge. I plan on next session. That's probably going to be a good chunk of next session. Is making your way through the hedge. You can make it through quick or not quick. It is a literal maze. So I'm going to give you guys. Expect me to give you descriptions, directions to turn, and make decisions. Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying we have to hack our way through the Spring Queen's bush?
Yes.
Nice.
I wouldn't hack. I don't think that would be welcome from her.
Maybe well trimmed. Closely cropped.
That's a little off the top.
Expect that next game. Just be ready for it. Is I'll give you this. It's hostile in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you and I have roughly 5 days that we can afford to spend in here.
Yeah.
So we just
Average
how old is
80-year
Rutherford?
lifespan.
There you go.
And I don't live a healthy
Oh,
lifestyle, so I
Gotta
don't
find one
probably
of
get
those
80.
potions of longevity.
Late 20s, I'd say.
Got scrolls of reincarnation.
So then let's just do it. We can take 6
There you go.
days
There
then.
you go.
Well, you know, we can take 10. I could have another 100 years. I don't care about that. Oh, but you guys would die. Oh.
Listen, if I'm gonna die of old age, I'm gonna make sure to strike you down first.
I'm
In my feeble old age.
Also, keep in mind, Thomas is with you guys.
Oh,
He's gonna grow up.
Hey! All grown up.
And then we can kill
Pretty
him
sure
sure
that
Bernard
if
from
we
the curse
die,
because he's no longer an innocent
you're
child.
fucked.
He's an innocent young
Oh,
adult.
please.
Do
Well,
so.
sort of.
Was
long as
he,
Bernard doesn't.
He's a Fae then.
Yeah,
he is.
I have.
He's
So-
he's
Fae/elf.
he's quarter she, because you're no wait you're a Fae. So he's half she,
That's some Fae, yeah.
half elf.
Okay, so then
She-elf.
with
That's what he is, yes.
with how they age, do they get to would they get to teenage the same way that
Right.
humans would get to teenage, or is
they'll-
their teenage actually like 50 years?
No. It's a little bit. So they
30.
age at half the rate of a human, up to about 20 years, and then they kind of stick. So
Okay.
they reach 20 years in about 40 years, right?
Okay.
So an elf will be when you're 15, an elf is 7, right? Looking, right? So it's kind of that pace until they hit 20. Then they basically just stay there, and they only age about a year every 20.
Okay.
Or is it 20 or 15? Because an elf lives up to what, 500 years?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
It would make travel easier for them, but we could always have Thomas/Bernard if needed be in the portable hole that has air and stuff in there.
We'll just give him a straw to breathe through. It'll be fine.
Occasionally,
We'll
cover the end with your
portable
finger.
hole.
Yeah.
if it helps
So he
he's
can
good
breathe.
aligned, I guess that's an option too. But yeah.
Get him the codex. That would be charitable.
My charitable act is we got him out of that castle.
That's a lot of power to give to a little kid.
Hey, we got him out of the castle. You weren't even part of that. You were off with your own thing. It was the three of us who were trying to
Stop hating on my charity.
So next
Yeah, but
episode is
say we-
127.
That's a lie.
You're being uncharitable.
I'll see you guys in episode
Oh, you're
127.
lying.
And we'll
Yeah,
be in
that.
the heart and
Now you're
the
being
hedge of the
disagreeable.
Heartless Queen.
That's a lot of pride.